it's. Hold up. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. What game are we playing today? We're doing a reacts today. We're doing reacts today, and then tomorrow I might be able to stream tomorrow. I do have some assignments I have to complete, so we'll have to see if I'll be able to stream tomorrow or not. Hopefully I am able to. It might be a shorter one, but I'll still try. And then if we don't stream tomorrow, then next week we'll do horror games on Saturday. And Sunday you can do maybe some Minecraft. I need to do my English homework. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Lock in. You could put the stream in the background and do your homework while you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right. So today's video we're gonna be watching I Survived on Starbucks for 50 hours. This is I am Cherry. We've watched this stuff before. Very fun, very entertaining content. All right. Hold up. Let me make sure we're good on YouTube. Oh, I forgot to change the thumbnail. Oh no. No. Wait. Wait. Hold up. Alright. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. I will play fish just now. Wait, oh, you were just playing it right now? Dub. It's a very relaxing game, I will say that.
I had Starbucks the other day for the very first time. And it was so mid. And yet still millions of customers a day can't live without their overpriced coffee.
Yeah, honestly, right now, I don't know, maybe in the future, but right now I'm not really a big coffee type of person. It is, yeah. I'm not really a big type of coffee guy. The only time I get anything from Starbucks would be a water. That's the only time I'd get something from there. And even then, the last time I actually got like an actual drink from Starbucks was a vanilla frappuccino. That was like 2 years ago now. I just don't drink anything besides water nowadays. I do drink sparkling water. It's very nice.
So now I'm on a mission. I will be eating nothing.
Have you ever had a grilled cheese? Oh yeah, I've had grilled cheese as well. If you haven't had a grilled cheese, what's going on? Unless you're allergic to cheese, of course.
Nothing but Starbucks food for the next 50 hours. And throughout this video, I'll be exploring their entire menu.
The entire menu is just drinks, no? They have a couple breakfast sandwiches, but that's about it. Wait, Starbucks sells grilled cheese? I didn't even know that.
I'm looking for is one good menu item to prove to me that they're not the most overrated fast food spot.
Cake pops are probably the best. Honestly. Cake pops are probably the best item to have.
On the planet. Will I end up broken, filled with so much regret? Let's find out. Your boy's back at it again. The boy's gonna be eating Starbucks. Only Starbucks for the next 50 hours, man.
I don't think I could ever do only Starbucks. It just doesn't have enough variety. Like, obviously it has a lot of drinks. It just doesn't have variety in terms of food. Then you got, what, bacon, egg, and cheese, croissant sandwich, grilled cheese. And that's about it. I had a cake they started selling it, but it was peak last time I had it. I don't know, maybe it's just an area thing. Like, if you live in a certain area, they sell it there.
Tried Starbucks one time, so I can't hate on it too much, you know, especially since I haven't really tried it. Since I actually want to explore the menu and see what all the Starbucks hype is about, I have one stipulation for the first half of this challenge. And that one rule is I can't have say on what I eat for the first half of this challenge. Just keep watching, it'll make sense in like 5 seconds. Honestly, I'm in a surprising mood, so could you just surprise me with something good? Alrighty. Oh, actually, I gotta tell you a journey that I'm going on. I'm gonna be eating Starbucks for the next 50 hours straight. Only Starbucks. So you guys are probably gonna see me a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
You should have told us not to make you something so caffeinated if you're going to bed.
Oh.
Is it too late?
I mean, I can make you something else.
Please.
Yeah, but they put like cocaine in his like, oh, you gotta be awake for a bit. You're gonna be awake for a while. Or something. No, I don't know. I'm gonna try and finish this and then I'll talk. It's nasty if I don't. I hate politics, bro. We need to redo our entire politics system, bro. It needs to be fixed. I'm not gonna lie. Oh.
Too late?
I mean, I can make you something else.
Please, please. You.
Let me know.
I'll try right now. I got you. I'm gonna be honest too. A little sweet, but it's good. But before I go, do you have any words of encouragement for me? This is the next 50 hours.
Stay strong. Most of our drinks are very caffeinated and very sweet.
Well, wish me luck.
Good luck.
All right, guys. I wasn't lying when I told her that this is solid. You know, this is actually really good. I take back what I said. This is boba. I hate boba, bro. 5 balls just flew.
What? You hate boba? But I've had boba like one time. It was pretty good. I love the ball. Like, I love the balls from the boba. Like when you go into your mouth and you like squish them and it pops and bursts open. You know, with all that liquid inside. I think that's what's really fun and good about boba. You know what I mean? It's very, very tasty. Why am I in the wrong category, bro? I changed my category, bro. But I need to go to the dentist, bro. Yeah, I love popping boba balls.
Down my throat, bro. Like, I don't want that, bro. Anyways, let's get into the sandwich, bro. Wait, hold on. Hey, where's my receipt? Oh, you're lying. Read that for me right there. Read
Oh! $36 for a sandwich and a drink.
that for me right there. Starbucks. God damn. I realized later that that wasn't the real Starbucks receipt.
Oh.
You know, that was just something else I purchased that day. So, just kidding. This is how the sandwich looks, guys. This is a solid 6.5. Like, it's cool. You feel me? Like, it's cool.
It looks dry as hell, I'm not gonna lie. There's no cheese. Those buns don't even look cooked. I was about to say, $30 is kind of crazy. There's no way one drink and one sandwich at a Starbucks is 36.
I would just never go out my way to get this again, you know? Yeah, I was being nice. You would have gave me that sandwich with a side of True Moon milk, and I would have thought that was too much.
It does look like
My
school
overall
lunch.
score on this meal, I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5. Nothing crazy, you feel me? It was smooth. That's enough of that. Let's go head home and prepare
I feel like it's
for
generous.
tomorrow. And the next day. Anyways, I started heading home before realizing, wow, what did I get myself into? I'm telling you guys, I didn't do any research before starting this video. I was like, 50-hour challenge. What should I do next? Starbucks. Wait till you guys see me realize that Starbucks doesn't really have many food options. Anyways, after a
I was talking about that earlier.
really productive way to go to sleep.
Hot chocolate chip cookie. You're standing in the way.
Oh, that looked good. I ain't gonna lie.
Totally. Is bro on bright? Like, is that like? Hold up. Is bro not on dark mode? That's kind of crazy. Middle of the night, having white light in your eye is kind of crazy.
So I tried a new drink at Starbucks today.
It was time to get some well-needed sleep. Well, while I'm sleeping, I feel like I have to tell you guys this. Check out all the links down below. It links to my Instagram, my Twitch, and my second YouTube channel. And I will be active on all 3 this summer, so definitely check it out.
Yeah, I definitely subscribe. I definitely, yeah.
Time. Let's go. We back at it. Day 2, let's go. Day 2, meal 2, you know, feels good. Hey, low-key, if you think about it, we're like a quarter of the way done. Anyways,
I don't know why.
let's
Like,
head
I
inside.
think this would be a
Let's
good
go get some
video.
breakfast, man.
It's gonna be a pretty good video. So far, it's pretty good so far. I like the editing. Very nice.
Hey man, I gotta say, I really like the vibes in here, you know? It's like cozy.
My first time at Starbucks, so could you just pick out something for me?
Now after ordering and waiting for my food, I was sitting there hoping that there
Hold
was
up. Okay, this is a bit off topic. You guys know what ice, like the drink? I usually get like the Kirkland version of this, but this time we've gotten the ice lemonade. I've never had this. It's pretty good. What's your mile time, Unk? Yeah, I had it recently because when I was planning for my birthday, right, for a meetup, they said they wanted ice specifically, so I decided to cop it, and it was pretty good. Lemonade and fruit punch flavor. Is it fruit punch? No, just this classic lemonade. Alright, what did I miss?
you know? It's like cozy.
My first time at Starbucks, so could you just pick out something for me?
Now after ordering and waiting for my food, I was sitting
Bro,
there
I hate Starbucks gift cards. Out of all the gift cards that exist in this world, I just hate Starbucks gift cards. Little lore drop here. When I was a kid, If you know what the spelling bee is, all right? Everyone knows what the spelling bee is, right? But there was also, for my school at the time, there was a math bee, right? This math bee was basically the exact same thing as a spelling bee, just like with your multiplication tables, okay? And I think maybe it was, I don't really remember, but I think it was out of like 10 people. And then it got down to the final 3. And I guess the time was going too quickly, and then I failed. So I got 3rd place. And the reward for third place was a $5. No. Okay, I thought that was a Starbucks. It was a $10 Baskin and Robbins gift card or something along those lines. So it was a pretty good one. That was like the first ever gift card that I got. But then after that, anytime I won like a gift card from something, for example, there was a raffle. Most of these are raffles, right? Anytime I win a raffle and the reward is a gift card, it is always a $5 Starbucks gift card. $5. Right. One time, this was in school. It was like near the end of the year, middle school. We put our sticks. We had like popsicle sticks for some reason. We put it in the bucket. They draw it out. They called my name. Or they say, okay, this is for a $5 Starbucks gift card. And I was saying to myself, if I get this, bro, if I get this. Then they say my name. And I'll be like, what? Why? They say like, Daniel. I'm like, oh. Like, I feel excited for a sec. And then I realize, oh, it's a $5 Starbucks gift card. And then there's this other time where it was another raffle thing. And like everyone had their like name. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Everyone had their like names. I think it was with tickets this time. And they drew out of the bucket. I don't remember exactly how it was, but there was multiple gift cards. There was a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. There was a Target gift card. There was an Amazon gift card. And of course there was that dreaded $5 Starbucks gift card. Can you guess what I got? I got the Chick-fil-A. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I got the damn $5 Starbucks. It's always $5. I don't understand. What are you going to do at Starbucks with $5? What are you going to do at Starbucks with $5? Just out of curiosity, what could you possibly spend with $5 at Starbucks? I don't think you could even get like ice with that, bro.
They're hoping that they were gonna pick something with some volume to hold me till lunch. Cause I mean, come on, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I'm gonna need
Cap.
something to fill me up.
Breakfast is the least. Oh, sorry, the least important meal of the day, because it's just like I just don't eat breakfast. Like you could literally go your entire life not eating breakfast, and nothing will. You could still experience the eggs and the like. The only thing good in breakfast is eggs. I'm not gonna lie. Eggs, sausage, and bacon. Just the protein stuff. Pancakes are good, but it's just too sweet for the morning, man.
Is there one more thing? Is this it?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is my breakfast.
Damn.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm kind of mad, bro. I said,
Bro,
you can pick anything off the menu, just get it, as long as it's good. Bro, she just got me this, bro. I'm hungry, bro. When she gave me this, I was like, that's it. Like, what you?
Yo, Audacity, thank you so much for the 5 subs. I hope you get more $5 Starbucks gift cards. No, I don't want any more Starbucks. You know, I'd rather get nothing than a $5. I feel like a $5 Starbucks gift card is kind of like a diss to you. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a diss. Because, like, what are you going to spend that $5 on? A piece of toast? You know what I mean? It's just, you just can't spend it on anything.
Me. Will say though, I see some hearts on my cup. Hey, what's she trying to say? I'll go back.
I'm excited for when you open a P.O. box. I don't know if I'll do a P.O. box. I've seen Jinxie do a P.O. box. And I'm pretty sure sometimes he gets a dead rat or just dead animals, which is terrible, by the way. Absolutely terrible. Sometimes he gets like actual poop as well. Like if I don't get those, like I'm fine with doing a P.O. box. But I feel like for me that I'm probably would get at least one of those. I don't know. It really just depends on like who your fan base is, you know what I mean? Are more the same? But do you think they're more the same like Jinxie? Like would you say you're like similar to like Jinxie's viewers? I don't know.
there and really get her number for real. It's a ice.
Cause like if I did something like if I had like Queso's viewers, right? Cause Queso's viewers, they're like dedicated viewers. You know what I mean? And they're like really chill with him, which I think like people when they admire like a streamer, they always admire like Kai Cenat or like Aiden Rock. I feel like Queso is the guy you want to be like. You know what I mean? He does desktop streaming first of all. He does variety game. He plays whatever game he wants, right? And obviously he does mainly horror, but you know he could play anything at any time, and he'll still get like at least 50,000 viewers. And when he does those PO box openings, it's not like he gets sent like a dead raccoon or something. He gets like sent like some wholesome stuff. He gets sent some funny stuff, right? He does get sent like some funny stuff. But for the what the hell? For the most part, it's pretty wholesome. So. Well, you have a smaller fan base, I guess so.
Hazelnut oat shaken espresso. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good, but like, dang, bro, I'm hungry, bro. I wasn't thirsty. I was.
I am who?
Not gonna lie, that builds so much anticipation for lunch, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I need some good food for lunch, bro. Damn.
Bruh. I don't like. I feel like it's that there's. I feel like when you ask like, give me anything, I feel like you want, hey, can you give me a meal? You know what I mean? I feel like you should ask that. Because if you say give me anything or give me the best thing, it's obviously 90% of the time going to be a drink. Because it is a drink store. So that's probably what I would do. No, is that me espresso? W song. W song.
Oh my goodness. That's that me espresso. Keep dropping songs like that, bro.
W song. It's a good song.
I'm not gonna lie, I licensed that song, so like that means I paid money for that song to play it in this video. So y'all are probably gonna hear that song a lot.
Wait, what? Wait. You could pay? Wait, I didn't know this. You could pay like artists, like, hey, can I use your song in a video? I didn't know that. That's actually cool. I'd love to do that sometime.
Alright, y'all, just like that, I'm home.
I'd pay for like Let It Happen or something.
Wish I had a more filling breakfast, but it is what it is, bro. Starbucks workers are.
On Taylor Swift, what's my opinion on Taylor Swift? I could care less, honestly. I honestly could care less about Taylor Swift. Right, like you could like an artist, but I feel like it's just not for me. Let's just say that, right? It's just not for me. Okay. Now, if this ever gets posted as a clip, I might be sent death threats if I don't say she's the best at anything. I feel like she gets like too much, you know what I mean? Like, yes, she's a top artist. She's probably up there, or she is maybe the top. I don't know who the top artist is, but it's just not for me, man. I heard her new album is out of touch. Like she's out of touch like with humanity. Yeah, that's what a lot of money does to you. That's why like if I ever did streaming, I'd love to be like enough money where I can live. Like I wouldn't want to be rich. I'm not gonna lie. Right? Like if it comes to streaming, like I would just want enough to go by, you know what I mean? Cuz if you make enough go by, you're not only like still kind of like staying in touch. Obviously, you have a job that's not, you know, a 9 to 5, but you're still like kind of staying in touch in terms of like finances and stuff cuz you're still, you know, making it from month to month, but you're also, you know, you're doing what you love, you know what I mean? So I think that'd probably be the best case scenario. If I just like at least made it by. That'd be fun.
Out to get me, I don't know, whatever. Oh, at least that gives me something to look forward to. You know, I'm looking forward to lunch, a good lunch, like a filling lunch. But according to my Starbucks 50-hour schedule, you know, next.
Wait, hold up. Leak for the next videos. I don't know what that.
Starbucks
Some are
every hour
uploads.
to schedule.
Oh, this was uploaded 4 months ago. I just realized.
Next up, we're gonna have lunch with my boy. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Yeah, I guess now I just burn some time before lunch.
Appreciate it. Edited for 3 hours straight. I don't think I could ever do that. Maybe the coffee's helping. Who knows? But yeah, editing is really hard. It takes a while. Like that Walking Dead video took me like a solid while. You know what I mean? It took me a while. Obviously, I played in February. I posted in like August. Editing wise took me like say 10 hours maybe.
5 hours later.
Cause it was like an hour long. It was like 30 or 40 minute video. And I gotta put all the edits inside. I gotta cut it up, you know, not make it too, you know.
And I'm still drinking breakfast. Anyways, it's now lunchtime. We're about to drive like 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, to meet up with the homie, man.
30
Even though
minutes?
this is highly caffeinated, I'm low energy, bro, and I need some food. Y'all boys hungry, bro. Let's go ahead for meal 3 and enjoy some lunch, baby.
Today's kind of going by pretty fast. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I just ate breakfast or I just drank breakfast. But even though it's not up to me, I'm actually gonna leave it up to my boy. He's gonna pick what we eat for lunch. So
Yo,
let's
better
just
come
go.
in
He's
clutch.
hungry too, cause
Alright, y'all, it's meal number 3. Finally.
Yo, it's recording?
Yeah, it's already.
I'm Davis, you know what I'm saying? I'm
My boy Davis,
my
man.
name's Davis, bro.
So pretty much, right? You're gonna decide what we eat for lunch, bro. This is an important task, bro.
Yeah.
This morning, all I had was coffee.
That's it. Alright,
Start.
I'm not gonna do
Let him
very
cook.
well.
Let's see.
Something.
Let's
I'm
see
down
what
for
he's
the
got.
sauce.
Let's see.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Let's see.
Hey,
Jeez, let's see what's gonna get.
I'll let you down, bro. Kind of.
Break down what you got me.
Sorry, I just love the Coral Cruiser
That's
sound.
it? Alright, that's,
What you
that's
want
alright. No, it's too late. And then what is this? Why'd you say your name was John? Man, put his name under his
You
John.
should turn up the video volume. Oh shoot.
John, bro. John. Alright, hopefully this is good.
Is that bad? Hold up.
What you been
I
up
feel
to,
like
bro?
it's too
How's
loud.
life?
I just started modeling like a year ago. You know, I'm about to take
Oh,
off
she's a
with
model.
it, you feel me? So pretty soon I'm gonna be
Is that better?
well known. You know, give me a couple more months, you feel me?
Let's get into the food, man.
Much better. All right. All right.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
It's because I have the.
Not bad.
It's solid. Kind of bland.
Yeah.
I know you wish you got a
What the hell is that?
drink. It's dry, bro. It's pretty mid. Let's be honest. It's mid.
Yeah.
You got this out of everything.
But I asked them what food they have. And they're like, ooh, bacon sausage wrap. That sounds good.
It does sound good. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, you know what? I'll get
Bacon sausage wrap.
So far, Starbucks is like shockingly bad. Like
Bro's
there's
gonna be
millions
starving.
of customers a day, and you're telling me like the food is this bland and like just tasteless, my
Yeah.
boy. Like, why does it taste like school lunch? Anyways, after coming to the conclusion that Starbucks might just be overrated, I had some time to burn, so me and my boy was just yapping for like 2 hours, and
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna make you guys
OBS.
sit through some of the most random
Sorry.
conversation of all time. Like, let's just say post production on this video was kind of a pain.
that. The one thing about me, I love women. I actually write poetry, bro. I started like 6 months ago. I was going through some.
What?
I used to express my love for women in many different ways.
What are these
He had a
topics?
full
yeah.
beard. He was 16 years old with a full beard.
I
Okay.
think we touched every base, bro. I think they know David Yonkos. All right, bro.
All right, my boy.
Just
Wish me
discovered
luck for the rest of
bro's
the challenge, bro.
entire
I
life.
got tomorrow left too, as well.
You better than me, bro. I would not be able to do this.
Bro, why did you pick? Anyway,
It
bro.
sounded good, bro. It sounded good.
I'll see
No
you,
drinks
bro.
is
All right,
crazy
y'all boys,
though.
I'm out.
I feel like at Starbucks you always gotta get a drink. You're gonna
Anyways,
get
after
food.
that, I started heading home, which was actually a pretty long drive. Like Nintendo.
You can't sleep, baby. I know that's the me
I
espresso.
made it home before realizing there's a new movie out, which actually looked pretty good. The red one. Is this Lilo and Stitch live action?
Oh, yeah.
This movie's a classic. This is Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day today.
He's so cute and fluffy. He is your responsibility. Got it.
Okay, I don't know why I just didn't say, guys, I'm gonna go into
What
the
the-
movies and watch Lilo and Stitch live action. Now, as we all know, Disney loves to make live action remakes. They literally made The Lion King live action. I mean, now Lilo and Stitch. Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead to the movies.
Yeah, I think they
Before
should
actually watch
stop
this
making those
movie,
live
I have to
actions,
note that
honestly.
this movie got a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. So this is a trusted score. So with that being
I don't
said,
know.
if this live action sucks, I'm gonna let you guys know.
I heard it was
Go
okay.
Watch the movie.
I heard it was okay.
I I'm Abigail Spanberger, candidate.
I hate these damn ads, bro. Stop giving me political ads. I'm not voting for anyone. I can't even vote if I wanted to. And even if I could, I wouldn't. I wouldn't vote because it's stupid. It's stupid. Alright? Like, yes, it's better than a communist government. But we can make it better. Like, come on, bro. Why don't you make it good for both sides, bro? Man, the world we live in.
Now, at first, I didn't like this movie at all, and it sat with me a little bit. You know, I had the perspective of an adult. No, but this is a children's movie, so I gotta chill a little bit. You know, I can't be picking at the plot and stuff like that. No. So with that being said, honestly, it's a good time. It's a good time. It gets the I Am Cherry stamp of approval. A solid
7.
6.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay, that's close. That's
Anyways,
close.
guys, it's dinner time.
All right, but before I go inside or anything, I have to say this. Starbucks is just a tad bit overrated, bro. It's really just coffee, wraps, and sandwiches. That's really
yeah.
You know, I don't know. Hopefully someone in there is, you know, has their creativity badge unlocked or something. Like, I don't know. Like,
nah, they're just gonna give him another coffee,
special,
bro.
Man, something special. Let's go ahead and
give him another coffee, bro.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think I could actually. I feel like I couldn't do, like, if I did something like this, I feel like it would kind of like drain me mentally, cause like I'm very like big on like, oh, I need to get my protein in every day. Like, I'm okay missing like one day, but if I miss another day, you know what I mean? So it'd have to be like maybe if I was able to choose, but if it's just at random. And bro's just getting coffee the whole day. Oh my gosh, bro. It's gonna be terrible for the stomach. You just have one sandwich and a liquidy stomach.
Have a good one.
Oh, look at that balance. Look at that balance.
Ooh, my camera might be my biggest op, bro. It was actually a nice conversation I had with the barista, but I told her, hey, surprise me with anything. She got excited. She low-key wanted me. I'm not gonna lie, like. Anyways, it smells pretty good. What is that? What the hell? Why does it look like that? Let's see what she got us. Okay, something
it looks like
a bagel sandwich. What's in here?
Hold up.
Bacon, eggs.
Okay, that looks kind of good.
And then she also got me this, which
pink
is
drink,
like a pink lemonade.
Pink
this
drink.
right here was $10. You can't make this up, bro. All right, let's try this.
Yeah, $10. $10. Nah, $10 is pretty bad. You could get a whole like McDonald's meal with that.
Bagel sandwich. Okay, this is actually really good. Okay, I guess they.
The sandwich does look better. It definitely looks better than that sausage wrap.
A bit dry, which I'm realizing is a tendency for Starbucks. All it's missing is some mayo or some cream cheese. Perfect. Let's get into the strawberry lemonade for the second time today.
Oh, it's the second time.
I can't fully explain it, but that pissed me off. What is up with you boba lovers? Oh my goodness.
Bro.
Let me put this into perspective. The words aren't even coming out right. Let me put that into perspective for you guys. It's like crunchy
mayo and a bagel? Wait, did he say mayo? I only heard the cream cheese. What?
Missing is some mayo or some cream cheese.
Mayo? What? Oh, no, no, no. I like mayo. Okay, but on a bagel? It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. It's like putting rice with ketchup. I did it one time as a kid. I liked it, maybe because I was hungry, but like looking back on it, bro, I don't see how people put ketchup on rice, bro. Mayo on a bagel, it just doesn't work, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work. Like, you may like it as a kid, but when you look back on it, maybe it's good. You know, don't knock on anything until you try it, but looking at it without tasting anything, just seeing the combination, it's just, oh yeah.
Perfect. Oh my goodness. Let me put this into perspective. The words aren't even coming out.
Right.
Let me put that into perspective for you guys. It's like crunchy peanut butter. You know what the nuts in the peanut butter is? Or actually, not better yet, it's like orange juice with pulp in it.
No. Boba is nothing like orange juice with pulp, bro. Orange juice with pulp is one of the worst type of juices you could ever have. It's just disgusting, man. Boba's actually like, it's just good. You know what I mean? Orange juice with pulp is a different bad. You know what I mean? It's a different type of not okay. You know what I mean? Me personally, I never even liked orange juice. I was more of an apple juice type of guy. But orange, if I did ever have an orange juice, if it had pulp in it, spit that out. Pulp is just disgusting.
Hi.
I
Luckily
understand
for me,
people
this is the
drink
last
it.
time I'm eating boba throughout this challenge. Till the end of this video, I get to pick what I get from Starbucks starting tomorrow, actually. So, yeah. There's more.
Wait, where's the espresso? No, I'm kidding.
Anyways,
Where's the
after my
espresso?
mid-dinner,
Espresso.
Your boy was trying to catch up on some Z's, but it was kind of hard because I was low-key having nightmares of boba.
Oh, I thought it probably because of the sugar. No.
This should make me sleep better.
I could never sleep like that. I can never sleep
Now,
like
all
that.
jokes aside, I actually slept pretty well. So well to the point where it's like, did the Starbucks
On the
affect
orange
my
juice
sleep?
thing?
That was the
Yeah.
best I slept in like a while. All right, y'all, before I wake up and go
Really?
to Starbucks, again, let me tell you guys the game plan for today, man. Today, the game plan is to find an above decent menu item at Starbucks. I know it's somewhere on that
Above
menu.
decent
I know.
is
I'm gonna find it. today.
cake pop, bro. Where's the
Oh,
cake
it's
pop?
already
Get the
morning
cake
time.
pop,
Okay,
please.
Wow. If you eat at Starbucks, you're a serial killer. That's that me espresso.
He needs to get that cake pop. Yeah, I didn't even know you could like buy the rest of it. So I responded late. I was reeling in exotic shark. Yo, don't worry, man. Don't worry about that.
Nice working class citizens just came from Starbucks, man. Hey, bro, we only accept the best.
We back at it, meal 5,
What?
man. Let's go, man.
What?
Oh, also, I have to say this as well. I brought a laptop because, you know, I'm a Starbucks customer now. I was doing like hella research and stuff, and this is like a pop-in place to study. So I brought my laptop, you know. At least I'm gonna have busy work, and I'm gonna look like the stereotypical Starbucks customer.
Yeah, I feel like I've never actually like studied outside or worked outside of my house. I'm not gonna lie. I usually just do everything here, but it is a bit distracting because you are in the comfort of your own home, and I feel like if you're outside, right, without like the internet and without the comfort of like that, I feel like it might be easier to study and do work. I don't know. But oh yeah, there's a couple people on their laptops.
How you doing, guys? Can I get one of your cake pops, the pink one? Can I also get
There it
your,
is.
mocha
There it is.
lattes? And
There,
then
the
can I get a bacon-
the pink one. The pink one. I don't know. I haven't tried the pink one. I've had the chocolate one many a times. I've had the snowman one, the seasonal Christmas one, many a times. The pink one, never had it. I think that's vanilla. I'm pretty sure, or strawberry. But I should have gotten the chocolate one,
sausage and
man.
egg wrap. Said chocolate croissant? Yeah. All right, let me get that as well. I got birthday cake pop, mocha frappuccino.
Oh, birthday cake pop. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was like
chocolate
strawberries.
croissant.
That might be
I also
good. I
got
think
a
it was
bacon
good.
sausage wrap. First up, bacon sausage wrap.
Let's
Their
see it.
food is just like bland. Like, literally.
Okay, what is going on with that? Look how uncooked that is. The croissants are good. I've never had the croissants. I'm not gonna lie. I've had croissants. I've never had the croissants at I think at what you call it, Starbucks. I've had their bagels. I've had their cake pops, and then I think that's about it. Bacon, like maybe bacon, egg, and cheese, probably at some point in my life. Go back to playing Fortnite, bro. I'm reacting right now, bro. Chill. I'll play Fortnite later. Trust. I'll play Fortnite later. Just give me like. Yeah, give me like, give me like 2 hours. Like 2 hours. Just like 2 hours. Right? I'll be playing Fortnite. Trust. But anyways, look how uncooked it is on that side, and then it's like cooked to perfection on this side. I don't know what
First
they're
up,
doing.
bacon sausage wrap.
I have no idea what they're doing.
Their food is just like bland. Like, literally.
I did buy the Scooby-Doo stuff, by the way. Super peak. Oh, so good, so good.
Literally, all I taste is straight tortilla. Starbucks, all you need is just a bit of mayo and some seasoning. Starbucks would
Again with the-
pretty good.
Again with the mayo, man. I don't know.
I'm gonna give this like a solid 6 out of 10. Next up, got this cake.
Oh,
right
hold
here.
up. This has to be.
Everyone I know that has ever been to a Starbucks, they say they love their cake pops. And I mean, come on, it's cake. Oh wow.
There it is. There it is. See what I say? That's the best. That's the best food item.
We found it.
There it is.
We found
There it is.
A good Starbucks item. Wow. I mean, it's cake. Who doesn't like cake, you know? Only took a day and a half, but we found something.
There it
You
is.
also have to note this as well. Their mocha frappe is amazing, and also
Their frappuccinos
the
are
chocolate
good.
croissant has crack in it. I'm serious.
Starbucks.
Is that really a croissant? I thought that was the en passant on French. El passant.
Not bad. Then after that, I had
El
back home
chocolat
with an extra
pensant.
cake pop that I wanted my brother to try, and he didn't enjoy it as much as me, I guess.
All right, ladies and
Got the
gentlemen.
strawberry one,
My
bro.
name is Willis, and I have a cake pop. That's right. Mid.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, you
What?
guys wouldn't believe it. I'm back
Wrong
at Starbucks
flavor, wrong
again.
flavor.
And I know, so soon, right? I literally just ate breakfast. How do I put this? I got duped again, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's so easy to persuade me to watch a movie just by watching the trailers. A little bit after I got home, I was
2 hours? Holy smokes, dude. Yeah, man.
sitting down in the same position as last time watching the TV, and then boom, I find out that,
Is that
Final
that's
Destination
Final
6 is out
Destination,
in
yeah.
theaters. On May 16th, it's May 24th right now. Oh, yo, hold on, though. Ooh,
Yeah.
well, I know where I'm going.
What is the Final Destination movies about? Isn't it just like about people trying to like get away from their destiny or something?
So that's why I'm here again so soon. I'm about to pick up some lunch and enjoy a film.
Can I get 3 cake pops?
Just 3
I'm doing
cake
a
pops.
challenge where I'm eating like only Starbucks for 50 hours.
right?
Oh, how'd you know?
Oh shoot.
Oh, you're gonna subscribe? Of course. Hey,
Oh,
appreciate it,
W.
bro.
Yo, just gained a
have good one,
subscriber.
Hey man, he was so chill, bro. Shout out to that guy, bro. But anyways, we have some more important matters. Your boy gotta go watch Final Destination, man, which is actually a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
So
okay.
it gotta be good. Question is, will it get the I Am Cherry stamp of approval? But I'm gonna teach you guys the art of sneaking food inside the movie theater. So as you guys know, I got 3.
I don't think it's really that
in a
hard to
bag.
sneak food in the
Tie
movie
it up.
theater.
Get you an oversized hoodie, stuff that bad boy in there. Because when you walk in there with an oversized hoodie, they're just gonna think, oh, you know, movie theater's cold, makes sense.
Nah.
And then boom, you just walk in like this.
Just stuff it. You just stuff the cake pop in your pocket. Honestly, just grab the cake pop like in bag or out of bag. Grab the cake pop. Put it in there. Put it in that pocket, man. You're good to go. Oh, sorry.
And just like that, guys.
Your boy secured the bag.
Oh, see.
Okay. What a movie.
The only thing better than that movie
That
was my
sounded
lunch.
that sounded a
I
bit
wasn't
shocking.
expecting that at all. I just watched a scary, gory movie and it was raining. Like, I was at least hoping it would be like sunshine and rainbows right now. You feel me? Get me in a better mood. But you know who always does the trick? Always bring me in a better mood.
Think about me out of my own. Something for you, something to you to you.
After some careful consideration, I
Sorry.
think it's safe to say that this movie gets the I Am Cherry stamp of approval. Final Destination.
8 out of
Not
10.
gonna lie, that
8
movie
out of
is
10 right
After
there.
that amazing film, your boy headed to the gym where
Never
I actually
mind.
got a pretty good workout in, bro. Because what type of video would this be if I'm not promoting something positive instead of just like eating unhealthy, you know what I'm saying? Which
Yeah.
it's okay to do that too, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'd
Workout
be
as well.
such a low
Did you
energy
go to
for
the gym
the.
today? Did you? If you didn't go today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. Anyways, I headed back
Okay.
home to freshen up because
I'm probably gonna go tomorrow.
guess what? It's dinner time, baby. The challenge is finally almost over. This is the last.
What is he
meal of the
copping? I'm guessing right here, bagel, egg, and cheese. Maybe he adds cream cheese on it, or bacon, egg, and cheese with some type of frappuccino and a cake pop.
challenge. I gotta go different, you know. I pretty
Lettuce wrap, ice cold latte, matcha, ice cold matcha, and a cake pop.
much tried everything on their menu. We're gonna have to go to the secret menu. Y'all not supposed to know about it, but
Secret.
it's a secret menu.
Isn't that where the pink drink is from?
And I actually found 2 things on the secret menu that actually looks really good.
Standing in the way. Oh.
Let's make a butterbeer inspired latte.
So guess what? Your boy's about to
No
go
way.
and try it, man.
He's gonna get both of those?
Bro, I'm sorry, guys. It's just, this song just fits the vibe of Starbucks.
Yeah.
It just does.
It look it does though. Work on your bio post lab. Okay, buddy. Yo, bro, it's due on Wednesday, bro. It's the lab's due on Wednesday.
Finally! I felt like I have to say this. Starbucks, you won't be missed. Starbucks don't really got a lot going for themselves, you feel me? Nothing like Buc-ee's, you know? Nothing like my last 50-hour challenge, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you went to
Nothing can
Buc-ee's.
compare to Buc-ee's.
I feel like Buc-ee's is just infinite potential, no? Get like a whole. Isn't there restaurants in Buc-ee's?
Penn State, but with all the different campuses and majors that the school has to offer, some.
Alright, so I seen this on TikTok, right? This one, strawberry and cream frappuccino with vanilla bean powder, white mocha, cinnamon dulce, and caramel crunch toppings. Well, first off, I'd appreciate it if you guys clap it up for me. I mean, hey man, I just spent the past 50 hours surviving on nothing but Starbucks food.
Yeah, that's
This
kind of
place is
crazy.
dead. But I
Yeah.
have to say, the guy actually got pretty curious. I guess the word spread like wildfire, and
Oh.
everyone in that Starbucks establishment knew about my 50-hour challenge.
Oh,
So
that's
he came
cool.
up to me and just started conversating with me, and then randomly enough, he admitted something about Starbucks.
Don't eat here. Maybe get like a drink or two here.
Oh, yo, yo.
Appreciate you,
Nah,
bro. Could I also get
that's a
couple
W
of
minutes. He's telling the
I
truth.
don't know if
man.
you want to consider this a meal, but I got this butter beer from the one and only Harry Potter. No. Seriously, this is a 15 out of 10. Now, let's try this
It's gotta be filled with
strawberry
sugar,
cappuccino thing.
crack or something.
This is also really good. It pretty much just tastes like milk and then a strawberry shortcake. You put it mixed together and then you blend it up and then you drink it. A solid 8 out of 10.
Huh?
Oh shoot, the camera's on me now. Man, I gotta be honest, guys. This was probably the most difficult 50-hour challenge.
Nah, yeah,
More
that
so because
must-
the food was
yeah.
mad, one, of course, and two, like
It's just
so
not.
much
It's
sugar, I
just
was
not
like,
healthy.
oh,
Yeah.
But there's one thing I realized. One, Starbucks as a whole is a cult organization. What they do is they use their caffeine to fool millions of Americans to come back every single day. Why? It's not like their food's good. But technically,
Yeah.
I just added to the statistic. That means your boy is officially a part of the Starbucks cult.
Oh, what the? Oh, it's got. Is that like? Is it like AI or something? Like, oh. Yeah, W video. That was a good video. That was a pretty good video. I myself just don't like coffee in general, so I probably would never, you know, get into that. But all right. Next video. Let's see. Let's do. How do we watch that so I can remove that? Okay. Okay. Let's see. This content video and purposes only believe the reliable sources. Okay. Okay. These are cartoon episodes banned for controversial reasons. Here we go.
What happens when a cartoon causes panic, outrage, or even a medical emergency?
The first one I think of, like the first banned episode I think of is that one Porygon episode with like Pikachu, Ash, and like the gang. They like go into like the PC itself, and then they like try and do some things, and then like it gets like flashy. There are a couple Pokemon episodes banned, at least in the U.S. There's that, right, with the flashing, and then I think there was also another one where Ash just gets threatened by a dude with a I don't did that air in the U.S. where the guy gets like just pulls out a gun and threatens Ash and his gang, and then there was one more with Tentacruel just destroying the city, and that happened during 9/11. So there's a reason why that didn't air. You know what I mean? Or at least in the U.S. So, you know. But there's been, but those are all like from the original series. I don't know if there was any banned episodes in the recent one because they obviously took more precaution and were more experienced, I guess, in making the video or episodes.
it gets banned. Today we'll look at cartoon episodes banned for being too controversial.
Oh,
This
the Looney Tunes has got a couple of episodes, at least 10 episodes, bro.
is to give you guys double the amount of videos that I upload for you guys, but it's actually turning out to be a more daunting task than I realized because, you know, we're not some content farm or anything, but I am not going to give up, and it would really help if you subscribe so you do not miss any of our new videos.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. If this video is good, I might subscribe. Who knows?
And I promise to do my best for you guys. I'm Visual Venture, and as always, you guys are awesome.
Okay.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa
In
Pig.
2004,
What? Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig released an episode called Mr. Skinny Legs. Kids loved it, but when parents saw it, they panicked because that episode told kids to do something that could be
Oh. That's another thing with children's shows. They have to be like very careful for what they show kids, because if they love that character, for example, Bluey, right? Imagine they showed an episode of Bluey and he like mixed chemicals into the pool and then jumped into the pool and started like drinking it and spitting it or something like that. Like if they like showed that, that'd be like bad. You know, they definitely banned that episode because it wouldn't be like on the outside it may seem harmless because it's just a show. But you got to think kids aren't smart enough to realize, oh, this is a fictional character. I should probably not put bleach into the pool and drink it. You know what I mean? So.
deadly. And this wasn't a small issue. Peppa Pig was influencing millions of children. Its official channel has over 40 million subscribers.
Oh, they have a
it also
YouTube
has
channel?
30 billion views across 8,000 videos. So you can imagine how many kids watch it. Peppa Pig was made for preschoolers, and these kids are still learning how the world works. That means kids don't just watch Peppa, they copy her. So what dangerous lesson did this episode
was it the
teach?
spider?
In this episode, George finds a spider in the bathroom.
Oh.
Instead of running
Instead of running it or killing it, they take care of the spider. And this is this is terrible.
away, he picks it up.
George likes the spider. The spider
Especially if you're in Australia. This is a terrible episode.
likes George.
George shows the spider to Peppa, but when she sees it, she panics.
You have to help me with the tea party.
Eventually, Daddy Pig comes to calm Peppa down. He calmly explains that spiders are very, very small and can't hurt you.
Oh, that's
So
not good.
instead of getting rid of the spider, he encourages Peppa to befriend it. By the end of the episode, Peppa is about to have a tea party with the spider.
Mummy, Daddy, sit down. We are all going to have tea with Mr. Skinny Legs.
The message is straightforward. Kids shouldn't be scared of spiders because spiders are harmless.
That's not true.
For most of the world, it was a reasonable lesson, but in Australia, it
Oh, yeah, that's what I just said. I guess, yeah, most of the world. There is still a chance that it is poisonous. Just don't touch anything colorful in the wild you shouldn't touch. And then you got Australia over here. Oh my gosh. It's the exact opposite in Australia.
was unacceptable because Australian spiders aren't just scary, they're deadly. Australia reports over 2,000 serious spider incidents every year. Some of the world's most poisonous spiders live there. One bite from the wrong one
I
can
don't
end a
understand,
person
bro.
in minutes.
I don't understand how people live in Australia, bro. You get like snakes in your toilet, alligators outside the door, spiders inside the walls. Like, I don't understand how people live
Telling
there.
kids to treat spiders like friends in this case was a very bad idea. Luckily, parents in Australia noticed the episode quickly. They went on a campaign to get it banned. Australia's public broadcasters, ABC and Nick Jr., were the first to ban the cartoon. They said it sent
that's
the
good.
inappropriate message that spiders are friendly and not to be feared. But they didn't stop there. Another Peppa Pig episode featuring the same spider character was also banned in Australia. It became an unofficial
sense.
policy.
It makes
No
sense,
spider-friendly
especially-
messages on Australian TV.
It makes
If you know
sense.
this next cartoon, you'd be surprised that it
In
is
Australia.
surprisingly vulgar for what it's supposed to be. Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Laboratory was one of
When I saw Dexter, I was like, Dexter? Like the like the psychopath?
Cartoon Network's biggest shows. But people don't know that one episode was loaded with so much profanity that it had to be buried. It's shocking because the concept of the show was so innocent. Dexter's Laboratory was about Dexter, a boy genius with a secret lab under his bedroom. But one person made his life a living hell. His loud, annoying sister, Dee Dee. The series started in 1990.
I never watched Dexter's Laboratory.
But just 2 years later, in 1997, they created the most offensive episode ever. The episode was titled Rude Removal. And as soon as you see the title card, you'll know there's a problem. Dee
Oh, it's probably
flips
like
the middle finger. And Dexter
What?
moons the camera. The story wasn't any better.
Wait,
Dexter
what?
flips the middle finger.
Where does she do that?
And Dexter moons the camera. The story wasn't any
Flip the
better.
middle finger.
Dexter is fed up with Dee Dee's rude behavior, so he builds a machine to remove her behavior literally. He's going to zap the rudeness out of her.
This machine has the ability to remove and contain the most annoying personality trait known to man. Rudeness.
But Dee Dee refuses to cooperate.
Oh yeah! You're the rude one, brother.
Dexter and Dee Dee fight and fall inside the machine together. That's when it goes from bad to worse. The machine malfunctions. Instead of removing their bad behavior, the machine duplicates them.
How does it malfunction to duplicate? I don't know.
Now there's a polite Dexter and a polite Dee Dee.
What's wrong with
And
this?
there's a rude Dexter and a rude Dee Dee. And when I say rude, I mean vulgar.
Let up, Ollie. Beats the crap out of me. Why, you're in Dexter's laboratory, silly.
The rude versions of Dexter and Dee Dee drop the F word over and
Oh,
over
I get, yeah. For a kid's show like that, probably makes sense not to do that, even though it's bleeped.
Oh dear.
Wait, did they actually drop it?
Imagine.
Or is it like fake censored, like, you stupid, you are such an annoying or something like that? Is it like more like that, or is it like they actually
finished and ready to air on TV. The last step was Cartoon Network's approval. Executives watched the final cut and they were horrified. They banned the episode on the spot. They didn't even show it to a test audience. They just pulled it. Rude Removal never aired on TV, but animators mentioned it in interviews. But they had no footage to back up their claims. For years, fans assumed Rude Removal was just a rumor. Then in 2013, Cartoon Network broke the silence. They confirmed the episode was real, and they were going to put it online. Even after the announcement, some fans refused to believe it. They left comments like, it doesn't exist. Prepare to be disappointed. When are you people gonna realize that Rude Removal doesn't exist? But Cartoon Network wasn't bluffing. They uploaded the full episode online through Adult Swim. It was raw and uncensored, exactly as it was made in 1997.
Okay, so they actually said it. Because if they put it on Adult Swim, that means they actually said that.
Hey, watch where you're throwing that. Let's go.
The video went viral, and today you can find Rude Removal with a quick search on Google. Up next is a cartoon that played...
I gotta watch that. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait, she was actually like... She was actually sticking up the middle finger. Oh my gosh, she actually was. It was just cut off in the... Bro was showing his buttocks. What? There's no way they were planning to air this episode out. What? Oh my gosh, they actually said it, bro. They actually said it. Bro, that's actually insane for a kid show, bro. That's insane.
Darkwing Duck. In the late 1980s
Sorry for
and
the
early
silence.
1990s, America was in the middle of something called the Satanic Panic. At the time, people believed that cults were trying to recruit and harm kids. One of the biggest fears was that TV shows were filled with hidden messages designed to lure children into the occult. And right in the middle of that Satanic Panic, Disney released a cartoon where a child made a deal with the devil. It went as badly as you'd expect. The controversial episode aired in October.
What was Disney thinking, bro? You're posting that in the peak of that era?
1992 on the Darkwing Duck TV show. Darkwing Duck followed Drake Mallard, a mild-mannered duck by day, but at night he became a superhero called Darkwing.
Oh, so it's just Batman.
Each episode showed him fighting criminals while trying to raise his
That's just
daughter
Batman
Gosselin.
Duck.
But one episode went in a direction no one expected. It was titled Hot Spells. In the story, Gosselin visits a magic school. Almost immediately, she was bullied by the mean kids at school.
Damn.
Upset and alone, she wanders through the halls. That's when she meets the school janitor. But this isn't a normal janitor. For starters,
Oh,
he
that
had a
does not
strange
look
name.
like a janitor, bro.
Bring your again, will you? The name's Beelzebub, chief custodian.
His name is BLZ for Beelzebub. Now, Beelzebub isn't a made-up cartoon character. He's very real. In the Bible, he's Prince of Devils. In many other religions, Beelzebub is one of the 7 princes of hell. That means he's a very powerful and dangerous demon. So in this cartoon, the janitor is Beelzebub in disguise. He realizes that Gosselin is struggling and offers to help. He leads her into a secret library filled with forbidden spell books, and he convinces her to cast a spell.
No way,
Gosselin
bro.
reads from one of the books and casts a dark spell. She feels powerful. She thinks she's becoming a real magician. But there's one thing Beelzebub hasn't told her. Using that dark spell means she's drawing power from him. Without realizing it, Gosselin just made a deal with the devil. Eventually, Beelzebub drops the disguise and reveals his true form.
Okay, where do you think
Yo, that's crazy work for the time it was. For the time it was, that's actually crazy work.
From there, the story gets more unsettling. Beelzebub tries to drag someone to hell. Darkwing tries to stop him. A lot happens, but in the end, they defeat Beelzebub. It was obviously a weird story, but somehow Disney proved it and it aired on TV. The backlash was instant. The moment it aired, phone lines at ABC lit up. Parents were furious. They saw a little girl gaining power by making a deal with a demon.
That's not a
To
good
them,
look
the
at all.
cartoon made it look like working with the devil had rewards. During the height of Satanic Panic, that message was explosive. Many parents already believed TV was pushing kids toward the occult. Now they felt like they had proof. ABC panicked. Disney pulled the episode the very next day. They refused to rerun it, sell it, or stream it anywhere. The only copies that exist today are the ones people recorded on VHS the night it aired. This next cartoon has been banned for nearly 100 years. Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
In the 1920s, Mickey Mouse cartoons followed
1920s. Oh, this could literally be anything. This has infinite limits.
the same pattern. Mickey got into trouble. He found a way out. Everything ended on a happy note. That formula made Mickey Mouse a hit from the late 1920s into the early 1930s. Then Disney made a mistake. They broke the pattern, and what they created was so disturbing that theaters refused to show it.
Oh, these were put in theaters. I keep forgetting. They didn't, like, people didn't have TVs to watch shows. It was just a movie.
Became one of the first cartoons ever banned. The controversial cartoon came out in 1933. It was titled The Mad Doctor. The cartoon begins with Mickey waking up to strange noises. His dog Pluto is crying because he's being kidnapped by a hooded figure. The kidnapper drags the dog through the woods. It's a scary scene with wind, thunder, and lightning. Pluto is taken into a dark castle. Inside, the hooded figure removes his cloak. It's the Mad Doctor, a crazy scientist obsessed with animal experiments, and he kidnapped Pluto for his next experiment. The doctor plans to cut off Pluto's head, sew it onto a chicken's body, and see if the creature can lay eggs that hatch into puppies. Yeah, that's the actual plot of a Mickey Mouse cartoon. In the lab, Pluto and a chicken are strapped to operating tables. The experiment is about to begin. Meanwhile, Mickey races through the castle to rescue his dog, but it's a trap. The Mad Doctor captures Mickey and ties him down. Then he lowers a massive buzzsaw toward Mickey's body. He wants to chop Mickey in half. Mickey can't break free. Then just before it's too late, Mickey wakes up. It was all a dream. Mickey is in his bedroom and Pluto is safe. The dog runs into Mickey's
It's a close
arms.
one.
So why on earth did Disney make such a terrifying cartoon? Well, they said it was supposed to be a tribute to classic horror movies like Frankenstein. But viewers didn't care about
How
the
is that a
tribute. They only
tribute?
cared about how disturbing it felt. Back in the early 1930s, most people didn't have TV sets at home. So cartoons like Mickey Mouse were shown in theaters. Theaters in the US were the first to see The Mad Doctor, and they disliked it so much that many flat out refused to play it. The theaters said it looked too scary for kids.
Yeah, I'd be
In
scared
other
as a
countries,
kid
it felt
too.
the same. In the
honestly.
UK, the Board of Film Censors banned it. Then Germany banned it too. Clearly, people didn't love this
Even Nazi Germany's crazy.
After that, The Mad Doctor disappeared. Disney put it aside and stopped promoting it. But it didn't disappear forever. For some reason, folks at Disney didn't set up the copyright for the Mad Dr. property, and that copyright error allowed it to slip into the public domain. That's why today you can find the Mad Doctor on YouTube. It's one of the few Mickey cartoons you can legally watch for free. This next cartoon was so disturbing, it never even made it to the screen. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003. If you
is this the live action?
Grew up in the 2000s, you probably watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that
the show
one
followed 4 turtle brothers.
Okay, this is a Fortnite skins, but I watched the 2012 one, so I probably
who fight
but it didn't even exist at this
It was action-packed and perfect for kids, but in 2005, one episode pushed the show into nightmare territory. It was titled Insane in the Membrane, and it centered around one character, Baxter Stockman. Baxter started out as a genius scientist, but he worked for...
You can pirate any Steamboat Willie episode legally. Well, yeah, because Steamboat Willie is like he's in the public domain right now, so you could technically watch any of those Steamboat Willie projects for free, because he's public domain. So that's W. You know what's crazy? Superman's about to be in the public domain like pretty soon. In like a couple years, he's about to be. So is Batman. So is So is Captain America. Captain America's got a little bit more time. But it's usually after 95 years, characters are allowed to go into the public domain.
Shredder, the Turtles' main enemy. Every time Baxter failed, Shredder punished him with surgery. Each failure cost him a part of his body. By the time this episode begins, Baxter isn't even human. He's just a brain and a spine floating inside a glass tank. But Baxter refuses to give up. He wants to rebuild his body. However, a friend warns him about the dangers. Rebuilding a body from scratch could damage his mind. Baxter doesn't care. He's a genius, and he finds a way to clone a new version of himself. And at first it works perfectly. He can walk, he can speak, he feels human again. Then his new body starts to fall apart literally. His skin, his fingers, and his face begin to disintegrate. As his body decays, so does his mind.
This experiment is a catastrophe!
By the end of the episode, Baxter has completely lost his mind.
Bro's built like Springtrap.
A kid's cartoon. It feels more like a psychological horror. The Ninja Turtles cartoon was rated TV Y7. That means the show is
7 years
for
old.
Kids over age 7. This
That's
episode went far beyond that rating. It showed a mental breakdown and emotional torment. It was extreme even for adults. Fox executives watched the final cut before it aired. They were reportedly horrified. They said there was no way they could air the episode, and that was it. The Insane in the Membrane episode vanished. But not completely. It didn't air in the United States, but a few months later, it quietly aired in the UK. Fans recorded the episode on VHS tapes and uploaded it onto the internet. That's how it began to spread. Over time, Insane in the Membrane became a legend. It was a banned Ninja Turtles episode that most fans couldn't find. Nearly a decade later, in August 2015, Nicktoons finally aired it in the US. This was its first official broadcast. The cartoon in our next chapter aired before it got banned, and it triggered one of the
overreacting. It doesn't look that bad. Maybe not good for.
Controversy.
I think the main part is it just isn't good for kids. Like when I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of the young 7-year-olds. You know what I mean? Me, look, when I was a kid, I was terrified of Scooby-Doo villains. Okay, when I was a kid. If you watch Mystery Incorporated, right? Though that one time where the zombie girl kidnapped like a bunch of like high school guys, that was scary to me as a kid. Okay, and you got to think, right? We're in the mindset of like a 7-year-old. They don't know what's going on. They don't know if this is real or not, obviously, because they're a kid. So obviously, if this was just like an adult or part of an adult show, it's obviously like it'd be traumatized. Like it wouldn't be traumatizing because it's a cartoon, but I'm just saying you gotta think in the mind of a kid. They probably think that's that's real. That's real. So it probably traumatized a kid. You know what I mean? So every time I'm like looking at these like episodes, I'm just thinking as a perspective of like a 7-year-old or a 6-year-old. I remember binging Scooby-Doo during COVID. Yeah, I think the last time I watched Scooby-Doo was like at COVID, I believe. Before that, I watched like everything on Netflix that was Scooby-Doo related. I watched everything. And Mystery Incorporated was the best. I'm not gonna lie. Mystery Incorporated was so good. Apparently, Mystery Incorporated is actually like not just a good Scooby-Doo show, but it's just a good show in general, right? That's what I heard, though. It's pretty good.
He's in kids' TV. Tiny Toon Adventures. Tiny Toon Adventures was about the adventures of young cartoon characters.
Oh,
They
no.
lived in the same world as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig.
Oh,
Like
no.
most cartoons, it tried to teach kids important lessons. But in 1991, the show picked a very sensitive topic, alcohol. They wanted to show children the dangers of drinking. But the way
Okay,
they
that's not
handled
bad.
it made the episode extremely disturbing. The episode was part of a 3-story special called Elephant Issues. One of those segments was titled One Beer, and it got straight to the
beer.
point. It opens with Buster Bunny, Plucky Duck, and Hampton Pig hanging out
Hampton Pig, bro. Just say their names, bro. You own the rights to it. Just say Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and I don't know the pig's name.
inside a house. These 3 cartoon characters are kids. They open the fridge and look at their options.
Juice, milk, soda, or
Beer.
a cold one.
They find a bottle of beer and debate whether to drink it.
Buster, this isn't like you. I know, but in this episode, we're showing the evils of alcohol.
Bro, I forgot they could break the fourth wall as well.
Eventually, they gulp it down. Just one beer. Within seconds, they're stumbling around. Because of the alcohol, they're not thinking straight, so they steal a police car. If that isn't bad enough, they drive the car straight off a cliff. There's a huge explosion. The next shot shows the 3 of them floating up into heaven. That's the whole story. One drink, one car crash.
Animanikins was so peak. Hold up, what is that? Oh, that show? I never watched that show. I heard it was pretty good though. I never watched it myself. But yeah, it's just one of those other shows. I'd say Scooby-Doo and Ninja Turtles probably have
One
the biggest
trip to the
impact
afterlife.
on my
Before
life.
it ends, the characters make sure the audience hears the lesson, just in case some didn't get it.
I hope the kids got the message. Yeah, drinking's uncool. So do we get to do a funny episode tomorrow?
Pinky and the Brain 2. Or Brine 2. Pinky. Oh, are those, I'm pretty sure those are characters in the show, right?
Hope so.
The creator of the show
those
later
different
explained what
shows?
they were trying to achieve. He said the segment was a parody of old public service announcements, the kind that used over the top to scare kids straight. But parents didn't see it as a parody, and they didn't feel like the lesson about
Really?
alcohol made sense.
I
Then-
feel like it made sense. That if I was a kid, I'd be like, "Ooh, no, I don't want to die." You know what I mean?
It was a shocking story where everyone dies in the end. After the episode aired, angry parents bombarded the network with complaints. Cartoon
What?
characters getting wasted, crashing a cop car, and passing away wasn't suitable for kids.
I feel like that was fun.
Fox had no choice. They banned the episode. It never aired in the United States again. Fox Kids also removed it from
Oh shoot, you got Batman the Animated Series, peak.
syndication.
Never
That
watched
means
it,
that
but
other channels couldn't buy
it's
the
pretty
rights
good.
to show it anymore. It wasn't even on VHS or DVD collections. The goal was to erase One Beer completely. But some viewers recorded it the night it aired in 1991. Years later, that VHS copy made its way into the internet. That's the only reason
There's always like that one person who's gonna record everything, bro, just in case something like that
that we
happens.
can still watch One Beer today. Kids, cartoon characters losing
Interactions was good, but the reactions were bad. The intention, yeah, I
their
would say
lives is
I
bad,
agree with
but
that.
this next episode allegedly caused a real-life tragedy.
The Porygon episode, Pokemon.
Beavis and Butthead.
Never mind.
There's
Beavis
a
and
creative
Butt-
side hustle almost nobody is talking about, and it's not
Beavis and Butthead. The guys, aren't they from
Cartoon was
COD?
blamed for costing someone
Fortnite?
their life, and that cartoon is still popular today. Beavis and Butthead. Beavis
Yeah.
and Butthead is about 2 dumb teenagers who cause chaos wherever they go. When they aren't out causing trouble, they're sitting on the couch binge watching TV. The jokes on the show were edgy, the kind of humor teenagers love. But in
Okay.
1993, one episode pushed things too far. It was
How so?
titled
Let's see.
Comedians. The Comedians episode began.
Yeah, I feel like for shows like for teenagers or like adults, I don't think there's anything really that would get an episode banned besides like actual physical or mental like strain. You know what I mean?
Like any other. Beavis
Like
and
for
Butthead
kids,
are
it
watching
makes sense,
TV,
but-
laughing at whatever comes on. They see a stand-up comedian on screen, and they're inspired. Suddenly, they decide they want to be comedians too. Most people would write jokes or practice before going on stage. But Beavis and Butthead don't think that far ahead. They head out to a local comedy club with no preparation. Once they're on stage, the disaster begins. Butthead goes first.
What's green and red and goes 100 miles an hour? A frog in a blender.
it. Nobody laughs. He tries other jokes, but the crowd boos and kicks
Why
him
the
off
hell would
stage.
anyone laugh
Beavis
at that,
goes
bro?
next. His jokes also fail. People walk out in frustration. In his desperation, Beavis does something reckless. He sets the newspapers on fire and starts juggling. And then
What?
the club burns to the ground. That was a joke. He played with fire and burnt down a building. It was
Bro,
supposed to be
okay.
another edgy joke, but this time it didn't stay a joke. 1 month later, a
Oh,
5-year-old
no.
boy from Ohio found a lighter in his family's mobile home. He started playing with it and the fire broke out. By the time it was over, his sister was gone. She was only 2. The tragedy shocked the country, but what came next shocked people even more. The victim's mother claimed her son loved watching Beavis and Butthead.
Oh,
Reporters
no.
connected the house fire to the episode.
Why is a 5-year-old watching Beavis and Butthead, bro? Watch the Batman the Animated Series. Watch the Ninja Turtles. Watch Scooby-Doo, bro. Watch anything but Beavis and Butthead, bro. You're a 5-year-old child. Come on.
Comedians. They figured that the cartoon taught the boy to play with fire. In other words, they were blaming Beavis and Butthead for the tragedy.
Either way, the parents feel like should be responsible enough. Like, I'd say yes, this is partially on the people who made the episode, but also, I don't think the episode was intended to be shown to 5-year-olds, you know what I mean? Part of it is definitely the parents' fault for letting the kid watch Beavis and Butthead in the first place. Like, that kid should not be watching that. Should be watching, like, Scooby-Doo, you know what I mean? Or, like, just any other kid's show that they had at that time.
The media ran with the story. Suddenly, Beavis and Butthead wasn't just crude, it was dangerous. Even the town's fire chief spoke out. He said, if you get these cartoon characters saying it's fun to play with fire, this is going to stick in that kid's mind. MTV went into crisis mode. They removed every fire-related scene from the show. Even old episodes were re-edited. Beavis had a catchphrase, fire, fire.
Fire! Fire!
MTV cut it out completely. They changed it to Fryer Fryer. They also pushed Beavis and Butthead to a later time slot. Then they added a new disclaimer before every episode, warning kids never to imitate Beavis and Butthead. But the backlash kept growing. It still felt like MTV hadn't done enough, so the network banned the comedians episode completely. It never aired on TV again. When the episode finally came out on DVD, the fire scene was cut. The original version survived only because fans taped it when it was first aired. But there's a final twist in the story. So remember the kid who started the fire in the trailer? He grew up, and years later, in 2008, he revealed the truth. He said his family never had cable, they couldn't afford it, so he couldn't have watched Beavis and Butthead. But why did his mother lie? He said she made it up because she had substance issues and wanted attention. But the worst revelation was this. After the fire started, his mom called a news station before calling the fire department. By the
What?
time anyone learned the truth, it didn't matter. For years, people blamed Beavis and Butthead for the
Nah.
tragedy. Damage was done. The next episode on
That's
this list
crazy.
is banned everywhere on Earth. That's how bad.
So it wasn't even like the show didn't even do anything. It was just the parent just wanted to get famous. Yo, oh my gosh, bro! Imagine like ruining like an entire show just because you wanted to get famous, bro. That's actually crazy. I'm glad that the kid spoke up about it. I'm glad he did that. He did the right thing.
That it is. Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon's got a couple.
Cartoons aren't supposed to send kids to the emergency room, but in 1997, one episode of Pokemon did exactly that. To understand how that happened, you
This
need
is
to
the
know the
Porygon episode.
characters on the show. I mean, I assume
Ash,
you know them
Pikachu,
already, but
Misty,
just
Brock,
in case. The series
Porygon.
followed a boy named Ash Ketchum. He
For this
traveled the
episode.
world catching magical creatures called Pokemon. His favorite was Pikachu. Pikachu was like a yellow mouse that could generate bursts of electricity. In almost every episode, Pikachu battled other Pokemon as they traveled, and during one of those battles, the problem happened. The episode was titled Electric Soldier Porygon. It was first aired in Japan in December 1990.
Yeah, I think since it was hurting kids in Japan, I don't think they aired it in the US.
The episode, Ash and his friends meet a strange Pokemon named Porygon. It's a creature made entirely of data. Eventually, Ash and his friends bump into the bad guys on the show, Team Rocket.
Team Rocket! The Pokemon Center is
Oh, wait, what?
because of you guys. Stop it right now!
They get into a fight.
Wait, what?
And during the
So maybe it did air on the
battle,
US?
Pikachu releases an electric blast. That moment created a crisis for viewers. To animate
Ooh.
Pikachu's power, the studio used bright red and
Okay. For this scene, I think they definitely dumbed it down a lot more because back in the old day, it was just flash the entire
blue
screen.
flashing lights. The lights flickered rapidly, faster than the eye could handle. This is a scene with the flashing removed.
Oh, is that the...
The scene lasted just a few seconds, but the effects were instant. Across Japan, kids watching the episode...
Bro, that's
began
just a red
collapsing.
square. What?
Some had seizures, some passed out, others struggled to breathe. Paramedics raced from home to home. Hospitals couldn't keep up. The press called it Pokemon shock. By the end of the night, 685 kids were hospitalized, all because of one scene in a cartoon. Pokemon was pulled from TV immediately. The show didn't return for 4 months. Even the
that's not
government
good.
got involved. Japan introduced new rules restricting flashing lights in cartoons. Electric
That's not
Soldier
good.
Porygon was banned worldwide. It never
Yep.
officially aired anywhere again. This episode holds the Guinness World Record for most seizures caused by a TV broadcast.
What?
It even became a pop culture
What is it?
reference. In one episode of The Simpsons, the family visits Tokyo. They turn on the TV and Bart asks,
Isn't this that cartoon that causes seizures?
it was funny, but the real event was tragic. For hundreds of viewers, that Pokemon episode was the most dangerous cartoon ever broadcast.
No.
Friends, if you see something inappropriate for kids online,
That's
report it.
crazy.
Especially now with the internet being so much more advanced than many of these cartoons. Because
Yeah.
you never know. That could make a bigger difference in a kid's life than you think. Visual Venture.
Yo.
So we talked about controversial cartoons.
W Virtual Venture. I'll definitely subscribe and like that video. That was a good video. That was a good video. A very, very, very good video. Alright, Chatterooskies. That's a good video. Alright. We'll do this one, and then we'll do a longer one after this.
The Gruffalo by Julie.
Alright.
The Gruff.
What? Okay. Yeah, let's read this. What did these books really mean? So these, if you don't know, these are like kind of like childhood books, right? Piggy, books that we read like when we were like 6 or 7 years old. Sorry, but like when we were like 7 years old, we probably like read these books or something at some point, or at least one of these.
Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson is one of the best-selling children's books of all time. Most people read it or consumed a version of it at some point.
Wait, they made a movie? Of course they made a movie about it.
Their childhood. It was first published in 1999, and while the main themes are simple enough to pick up on, a lot of young readers didn't recognize its darker hidden messages. The story goes as follows. A mouse travels through a forest in search of some different food. On his journey, he's approached by various hungry predators, a fox, an owl, and a snake.
How is
In
bro
an
not
effort
dead
to save
by now?
himself, he makes up an imposing, monstrous creature called the Gruffalo, and his descriptions are enough to scare them off. While the mouse doesn't actually
Yo, there's no way if I'm like a predator, bro, I'm just swallowing that mouse whole, bro. I don't care if some guy named the Garofalo is coming to chase me.
The beast exists, he ends up being approached by one at the end and tells it that he's actually the most fearsome creature in the forest. He asks that the Gruffalo follow him back as proof, which it does, and the predators cower in fear at the sight of the monster, while the Gruffalo thinks they're hiding from the mouse. This is enough to scare off the Gruffalo, and the mouse enjoys his meal in peace. Now the moral is clearly that brains and wit can be a stronger tool than violence and power. While some have criticized the
inventions were good, but okay, sorry, I'm back. Welcome back.
Book for glorifying the act of lying at a young age.
That's
Others
true.
speculate that the mouse in the story is actually a metaphor for smaller, less powerful nations using propaganda to intimidate larger forces and manipulate public perception.
Yeah, I think people are looking too deep into this. I think it's more of just a kid's book. But I could definitely I could definitely see it. Like, obviously, if you take it surface level, right? If you take it at surface level, sure, it's just a kid's book. But if you really want to go deep into it, it could literally mean anything. Well, not anything, but obviously, like, what the lesson is about the mouse, you know what I mean? Honestly, I thought the mouse wasn't the main character.
Mouse is motivated by a desire for more. He's in search of different food because what he has in his part of the forest isn't enough. And such
okay.
greed
That makes
could
more
be a
sense.
gateway to authoritarianism. The mouse is painted as the good guy.
Why does the pie have to be alive?
Because he only lied to protect himself, though it was greed that compelled him to begin with. But if you really want to change the way you look back on your childhood,
Piggy?
what if Piggy from Elephant and Piggy
What?
was never actually real. Mo Willems
No
was
way.
an author that I'm sure most people read at some
Yep.
point.
Oh my gosh! This duck! Oh my gosh, I remember drawing this duck so many times in school, bro. I remember that duck,
Even
bro.
if you didn't realize it. His iconic book, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
Yes, Don't Let the Pigeon series. Oh my gosh, I remember The Duck Gets a Cookie. That was the best one. The Duck Gets a Cookie, that was the best book. Hold up. Oh. Look at that. The Duck Gets the Cookie. That was honestly the best book. I'm not gonna lie.
Is instantly recognizable, and his stories were very surface level, but he'd insert little details like a pigeon being hidden in almost all his books. And while that was very on the nose, there were more subtle clues in the subtext of some of these narratives. The theory sounds pretty tinfoil hat at face value, but there's a good amount of evidence to support it. Elephant and Piggy first debuted in 2007, and it follows two central protagonists. Gerald the elephant is characterized by being the rational, cautious one who constantly overthinks everything. This is represented even in his physical appearance. He's an elephant, large, heavy, and slow, which symbolizes the stressful weight of overthinking. He wears glasses, which could represent his need for clarity and perceiving reality.
I think the
Piggy,
person
on
that
the
made
other
this
hand,
video is a schizo. Maybe, or maybe they're just like, you know, think about it. Maybe they just, like, you could, like, if you really take anything at, like, so you could literally take anything in the entire world and put a lot of meaning into it. You know what I mean? Like Fortnite. Okay, that was a bad example, but you know what I get. You know what I mean? Like, you like look at Fortnite. Oh, it's just a battle royale. It's just a video game. But you could really look into it and look how deep the story goes. You know what I mean? Like, there is definitely a hidden story in a game like that. Like, you could like make conspiracy about literally anything nowadays.
is spontaneous.
There's probably a conspiracy
optimistic,
for everything
fearless.
nowadays.
She's driven entirely by having fun and exercising
I honestly didn't know
emotional
Piggy was a
freedom.
she.
Gerald's also a real name, while the pig is just named Piggy. Piggy is constantly trying to push the elephant into being more confident and doing things that he's not comfortable with, like going to parties, but Gerald remains skeptical. The theory suggests that Piggy is the manifestation of what Gerald wants to be, but doesn't have the mental strength to do so. Maybe as a result of some past trauma.
What if? Oh my gosh! What if this is like a? A Fight Club scenario, where this is Edward, not Edward, but like this is, you know, Edward Norton's character. He's like a schizo. You know what I mean? He can't go to sleep, and then he creates this fake character that he wants to be, but he can't be.
And yeah, if you haven't picked up on it already, like a kid's version of Tyler.
I literally just said that. I literally just 10 seconds ago. I literally just said that. You can't. Whoa! I just said that, bro. I literally just talking about that.
Tyler Durden is everything
Tyler
that
Durden,
the
yeah.
narrator is not, and drives him forward in a
Narrator.
similar way. In
Yeah.
one of the entries of the series, I'm a Frog, Piggy acts like a frog, and Gerald is immediately convinced that Piggy could have suddenly taken on a new form. He becomes genuinely distressed, stating that he was sure 5 minutes ago she was a pig, talking to himself as if Piggy wasn't even there and his mind was playing tricks on him. Usually they just interact with each other and a few other characters, but occasionally there's a meta moment where they directly identify the reader. Specifically, we are in a book. Gerald randomly goes, I think someone is looking at us. Piggy never realized this until Gerald pointed it out, and then she noticed right away. Gerald finds out the book is going to end at some point, which leads to him freaking out and having an existential crisis. The final book released in 2016 and was titled The Thank You Book. Piggy goes on a thanking spree, showing their appreciation for all the characters that have made appearances. Piggy is taking center stage, doing all the talking for Gerald up until the very end, where Gerald is the one that recognizes one last person. The only one that Gerald addresses is the reader. Gerald tells Piggy that she did a great job thanking everyone, and Piggy says it was all thanks to Gerald. This is a weird line to end with because, again, it was Piggy that did all the talking. Unless she didn't. This whole finale could be seen as Piggy finally being let go, because Gerald becomes self-aware and doesn't need her anymore, while the reader serves as a representation of the outside world or even God to him. A lot of famous picture books about behavior center around a character.
Cows. What?
character who's such
David. I'm pretty sure it's like David
an
something.
exaggerated troublemaker that it forces the reader to take on the role
If
of
you
a
gave him
parent
Mouse
or
of a
teacher
cookie.
and sympathize with the
W book.
characters who had to discipline them. No David would be
No
an
David,
example,
yep.
or Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
Yep.
But some authors took it in a different
Matilda.
direction with stories that challenged authority.
Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate
In
Factory.
particular, Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin.
I think I've seen a book like this. I've seen like the updated version. I'd never read it though.
The story is really simple. Some cows on a farm decide they're not satisfied with their working conditions and the barn is too cold at night. So they use an old typewriter to request electric blankets, and when the farmer refuses, they go on strike, denying him any more milk. This inspires the hens to also go on strike so he doesn't have milk or eggs. Eventually, the farmer gets a message from the duck, a neutral party, requesting the blankets in exchange for the typewriter. He complies, but the next day he gets a note from the ducks asking for a diving board for their pond. It's a lighthearted story about negotiating and having a voice, but it's aimed at ages 3 through 8. A pretty early
Yeah, there's no way that's. I feel like that'd be an older
to
audience.
learn
no.
about Marxism and labor exploitation, which is why some have suggested it had other, more extreme agendas. Perhaps the book is amusing and filled with laughter, but teaching our children how to strike and how to organize and create a union is wrong. We are a capitalist society. Liberals and progressives are now aiming at your children, much the same that the German governments did in the 1930s. Wow, does history
crazy.
repeat
It's
itself,
crazy
or
assumption.
what? Do yourselves a favor and educate yourselves to what collective socialist progressives are trying to do to you and your children before it's too late. The book is a lesson about socialism. It's about trade negotiation and has no lesson about how to be a respectful son or daughter, be a good friend, to get along peacefully with others, to share, how to love the people around us, or how to love ourselves. Most of Cronin's other work is very inoffensive
Diary of a
and
Worm.
kid-friendly, so it's unclear what the true intentions were with the book. It was probably just another unserious story featuring farm animals, though that didn't stop
It looked like a
parents
fire
from being
book, honestly. I
paranoid
think I
about
missed
it
out on this one.
indoctrinating children with socialist ideals. The rainbow fish had a similar effect.
Wait, the
and
rainbow
is
fish?
even more
What's wrong with the
controversial.
rainbow
In the
fish?
story, a colorful fish gives away all his scales to the other fish who were jealous of him, and it makes him feel fulfilled. It was intended to promote generosity and selflessness,
Yeah.
but the book's been criticized, especially in conservative circles,
What?
for pushing a communist agenda.
What?
It's absolutely moral that if somebody comes to you and asks for something, that you are now supposed to give away everything that you have earned, and this is somehow good for society.
Okay, no, that's too much. No, that's too much. Are we for real? The color fish, the colorful fish? Are we for real? Spreading what? Communism? Bro. It's just telling you to give out what you can give, bro. He had extra scales. The others didn't have. Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, that's crazy. I don't know what Ben Shapiro's on about, bro. He's on something. I don't know what it is though.
Serious moral objections with Rainbow Fish, which makes it a perfect
Rainbow Fish.
SJW book. Very popular with the commie crowd.
A Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon.
Ooh, Bad Case of Stripes. This is another one.
And was
I don't even know what even happened.
One that didn't exactly have an underlying political message and actually had some really strong, clever themes.
I love this book.
Yet
Yeah,
it
yeah.
still managed to traumatize.
Okay, that's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
Countless young readers since it was published in 1998. It has
This was published 1998. Damn.
some of the most grotesque, unsettling
Ooh, yeah. Now that I'm looking back at it.
imagery of any children's book, and if you didn't know what it was about, you wouldn't even think it was meant for kids. People who grew up reading it were so distracted by the jarring artwork that
it's
it
just
was
the
easy to
artwork,
miss
man.
the point of the story and overlook
I think the
some
point was like it's okay to be different or something. But that artwork,
symbolism.
man.
It's a book about personal identity. A girl named Camila Cream loves lima beans, but she's too scared to admit it because she thinks everyone will make fun of her. But suppressing these feelings leads to her waking up one morning with colored stripes all over her body. When she goes to school, all her classmates ridicule her, yelling out various shapes and colors that get
That'd be cool, no?
projected
That'd be
onto
so
her
cool.
skin. Throughout the book, doctors and therapists attempt to give her remedies and cure her, but everything they try only makes the condition worse, eventually taking on the shape of her room. It isn't until an older woman visits at the end and offers her lima beans that Camila goes back to her normal self. One detail that's easy to miss is the girl's name, Camila, as in chameleon. The stripes themselves are a uniform pattern. They serve as a motif for conformity. When Camila hides her personality to fit in with everyone else is when the stripes first appear. The doctors and the medicine they give her represents
bro, look at this shot, bro. You can't tell me that's like a creepy shot, bro.
Society trying to fix
but yeah, I do remember reading this
people's differences rather than accepting and celebrating them.
I never got
All the other
scared of it,
patterns and
but-
shapes she adopts are the visual representation of letting people code a false identity onto others until they become lost in the act. All the characters wear plain, formal clothing except for the woman at the end. She's wearing bright colors with polka dots and an unconventional hat. The woman is unapologetically herself and is the one that shows Camila how to do the same. Anyway, a few of these were just theories and haven't been confirmed, but I wanted to look at these books and visited them since, so there was a lot to be overlooked. Let me know your thoughts.
Good video. I like that video. Alright, chat, lock in. It's pretty good. I like that video. Alright. Gen Z versus Boomers. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be phase just rage baiting the whole time. Gen Z versus Boomers. Which generation's best?
You know what it's like to be a woman. Ma'am, please calm down. I can't. Relax. Down because you're ignorant.
Sorry, are you over there or are you over here? Alright then. You're deaf, asshole. I just said you guys are smart. So you think my shrinks? You think my shrinks every time I...
What? What? What has this anything to do with
If I want that house, I gotta pay $8.5 million. You just...
Oh, they're gonna talk about
thank you very much. You weren't even there for the pre-packaged DSLR. No,
bro, Adapt is... Bro, that's... Okay. Adapt low-key kind of funny in these videos. We're just mentioning COD references, bro.
I remember Floater.
You're being a little asshole.
Not gonna lie, we should just
They are
we should take
playing
it somewhere
my
else.
point.
Not at
all.
We had Call of Duty. You didn't have Call of Duty.
We had Fortnite.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, baby doll?
I'm Alex, by the way.
Hi, Alex. Nice to meet you. I do partially think that. Good, how are you, baby doll?
I'm Alex.
Yo, W shirt, by the way. W Adapt shirt, by the way. The X-Men. I believe it's just the first X-Men, but yeah, W shirt.
Hi, Alex. Nice to meet you. I do partially think that social media is creating a lot of comparison.
I would definitely... Like, there's a lot of positives, a lot of negatives. I'll just say that to social media.
And creating a lot of false images. You know, we're not really living that life truly. I mean, how do you feel about it?
Do I think that social media is destroying society?
Yeah.
No. I think that there's people that misuse social media, but I think there's people that misuse a lot of...
I think as a concept, it's definitely grown, you know, society, but it's also degraded society in a way, you know what I mean? So it's kind of both.
Things and like they abuse it and use it for purposes that it's
Why
not
is she so
intended
quiet?
for. But no, I don't think it's destroying society. I think there's ways that it helps society.
It's
actually.
bettering society.
Bettering.
Mhm.
Yeah, I said I think it kind of is. I think there's a lot of value there. There's a lot of great art that's coming out of it. There's
Have you
a lot
seen
of...
the AI LeBron pregnant?
See, that's where I get a little
Yeah,
lost.
That's funny.
That's not... I want to say that's funny. That's just kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, those AI videos.
I have...
Like, there are some funny AI videos, especially with the new Sora AI. There are definitely some funny videos out there. Like, I saw this one where it was like a Ring doorbell, like, POV, and it was just like a monkey looking in the camera. He was like... He was just looking into the camera, and then like 2 seconds later, a tornado just yanked him off the doorstep and just pulled him out. And he was like, "Ah!" It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not seeing it, but
that's not really social media.
I
That helps us,
I don't enjoy seeing legends like Malcolm X, or I just saw one with Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. There's a bunch of old leaders, and they were young, and they were all laughing at each other, and it looked really creepy to me. Like,
Yeah, the AI shit is creepy.
It's
like,
very
creepy.
creepy. Like that stuff, I don't.
It's unsettling.
Yeah.
I do
Keep
too.
it, keep
Yeah.
it,
It
so
needs
you
it
like
needs
it.
to improve and expand.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I think when they did that little group thing with Malcolm X and everybody, if the AI was better, we could have had like them probably saying Martin Luther speech or something.
This was a month ago, by the way. It's definitely way better now. It's definitely way better.
Like,
But why?
It's getting like voices accurate as well.
Why would we need that when we can?
I want to see it. I want to be there.
You can look at old videos. There
Old
was
videos.
cameras back then.
It's not the same
There
as
was
it-
video
It's black
cameras
and
back
white.
then.
It's black and white.
Black and white. Oh, you can't handle black and white.
I'm trying to see like
No
I'm trying to see
colors?
like an AI.
No colors.
1440p.
To be honest with you,
I think if it like update, that would be kind of cool if we could use like AI to like add color to old black and white films.
40p.
The bit rate back then was dog.
It was.
The bit rate back, the frames.
It was bad. It was like 160.
like I'm gonna give it a buck. Me
It
personally,
wasn't even a 160 bit rate.
I want to see an AI of Rosa Parks with a BBL. I'm gonna give it a buck. Like I'm gonna give it a buck.
What the are you guys talking about?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm Bob.
How do you feel about social media?
Nah, that's crazy.
Society?
I think it can destroy society.
So can anything.
I mean, right.
Can anything destroy society? I don't really understand how oxygen could destroy society. Or yeah, I don't know about anything. There are some things.
Now on social media, you got kids your age and that's all they look at. We were just talking
That is a problem. People scrolling on TikTok for multiple hours on hand, getting nothing done. I fall victim to that. I'm not gonna lie.
about that earlier.
But that's gonna fall on the parents or who's ever around them to be able
I don't
to
part
know.
of the reason.
Where's your parents?
Parents are definitely part of the reason, but I wouldn't say fully. Especially if you're older, like me, it's all on me. Like I'm almost an adult. Jeez, I'm almost an adult. Damn. Maybe I should be on the boomer side. But like, I'm almost an adult. I should be responsible enough to set a time and know when to close YouTube and open. You know what I mean?
That's probably what you live on in social media.
They're chilling back at home, vibing, living good.
Well, then there you go. But with social media, and I'm not against it, man. What I'm against is the bull that's on social media.
Yeah.
The lying, the faking.
I definitely agree with that. I agree with that.
What does he say? Fake news? All that.
Who says that?
A lot of people say.
Wait, how about the off of social media though?
You know, they're
everywhere.
You know, there's lies.
What about the
actual?
But you know, there's lies in actual traditional media too, like CNN, Fox.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's been around
CNBC.
forever.
There's lies everywhere.
They
Not
also
arguing
spread
that.
misinformation.
Not
It's not just
arguing that.
okay.
But right now, 10% of the people in this country get their news.
According to most results, digital news report 54% of U.S. adults get their news from social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok.
News from networks like Fox and CBS. 90% get it from social media.
I get it from Twitter. Exactly.
That's where I get it too on Twitter.
90% from
It's
social
way better.
media.
Scuba Ryan.
Okay, so it's apparently 54, which is a lot lower, but it's still a half.
And Yoxic.
Beardbuck.
Wait, he
Hey,
didn't
we
even
just
get
got
he didn't
here.
even get to. Wait, he didn't even get to.
All right.
Damn.
Listen, first of all,
How we doing, Brody?
I'm Steven. First of all, you guys have really been a tremendous success. You know, and I give you guys props.
Thank you.
Wow. Kind of on our knees.
That's a good.
He's on our knees.
That's a good.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know whether you went to college. Probably you didn't, but you came out of
I
high
did.
school.
4.0 USC.
2.1 GPA.
4.0 USC graduate.
I went, but I wish I didn't. It was
Computer science bachelor's.
Cherry Hill East. 2.1
All right,
GPA.
let's not put too much emphasis on that. The fact is that you guys took it upon yourselves and self-made guys, and that's great. So let me just tell you that. But this social media stuff, you know, I'm a baby boomer. When I was out of college,
What year was that?
I graduated in '69.
Damn, boy.
Oh, okay, bro. Yo, oh my gosh, graduating college 1969.
Hey, shit. They didn't even have Netflix then.
What are you saying?
Not even
They didn't have Netflix.
Pen and
What are you
paper.
saying? I should be dead?
No.
Yo.
I didn't say that.
They were using chalk.
Hey, they say it to me all the time. Don't listen to these guys.
Midnight release of Google.
Guys, calm down. I have a point that I want to make here, okay?
Okay, wait.
I have a point.
Let's hear him out. What's the point?
Okay. So here's the deal. You know, as I started to say, when I was out of college, and you know, I was single, and you know, I went to parties, I went to discotheques, I went out there mingling. I was learning how to deal with people, socializing, learning how to make somebody like me, because in business that's very important. And so that's what I was doing, right? But with social media, you don't do that. You know, you guys are not barometers of Gen Z.
What now?
You're not barometers of Gen Z.
Scientific meaning. A device. Okay. Figurative meaning. Something that reflects or indicates trends, moods, or conditions.
What's that mean?
Social media is a barometer of public opinion.
A barometer.
That's true.
Add it to your bag.
A measuring stick.
Sorry.
Hey, Alex,
That's a ruler.
Measure the bar.
Come on now.
You guys, when I say you're not a barometer, most people are not like you. Most Gen Zs are not doing what you're doing. They're coming out of college. If they go to college and they say, "Gee, I had a great time. Now what do I do?" They go out into the world unskilled, unless you're going to be going to graduate school, which I'm not talking about.
Ron just built a zip line.
I did just build a zip.
Yesterday we sucked for 10 minutes straight until chocolate milk went into our mouths.
400 feet.
Okay.
We're innovating society.
The world's longest straw.
And you're, wait, no, hold on.
Wait. I wanna ask you something.
Okay.
Wait. Can I ask him something? I wanna ask him one thing real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
I will think. What I do think is between our generation, something that's different is, like you said, you were going out in college, meeting girls, whatever.
I was socializing.
So back
I was
then,
learning how to deal with
You never
people.
swiped up on a story?
But listen, for
Bro, okay.
listen.
Ron,
Okay, but back then, say
I say how we socialize. Like, I get what he means. Like, we need like in-person interactions, but like we also have things like Discord and iMessage and just online messaging in general. So it's a lot easier to talk to your friend without having to go across the neighborhood, knock on his door, saying, "Hey, can we talk?" You know what I mean? You could just, "Yo, what's good?" You know what I mean?
And I went to college too and did all these things you're talking about.
You
And I
should see
did
our
social
Twitter
media.
community.
I'm saying again, you are not the barometer of Gen Z. Gen Z kids are coming out of college. They're not that skilled. And what do we want to do? Well, all the jobs have gone overseas. It's not the kind of jobs that were available when I was a kid. You know, a lot of the sales jobs have gone overseas. Okay. So they come out, and on top of that, they're in social media, and they don't learn how to deal with people. They don't learn that.
I see what he means, but
that's why you go in the chat. But I will add to that. Let me just add
I see what he means.
to that. So like, you know, you would go out in college, you would meet a girl. Say you met a girl and you were interested in her, you were seeing her. Back in you guys' day, you didn't have to deal with NFL athletes swiping up on her story.
That's a
and
fact.
in her DMs.
bro, what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's just trolling.
Caleb, was the starting quarterback to the Bears sliding up on your girl's story?
It's terrifying.
Say you and your girl get in an argument next day.
Okay.
Trippie Red flies her out. She's at a Trippie Red show.
Kevin Durant in the DMs. Where you at?
It's like we're dealing with all of it.
Has your girl ever got invited to the Drake Mansion?
Wait, have you ever been ratioed before?
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Ratioed?
Ratioed. Have you ever been ratioed?
Never been ratioed.
You guys are talking Greek.
What's your
today.
engagement level on your IG? Like if you had 100 followers, or like 60 of them have to like your post, or else it fell off.
Yeah.
Well, you're not,
Or if you post a tweet, and someone replies to your tweet, they get more likes than your tweet.
We're talking about apples and oranges here. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys
about social
I'm
media.
talking about the general Gen Z population.
Yes, but we
are
inspire
not
the
you.
general
You're not a
Gen Z.
representative.
Probably, yeah. They have pretty big influence.
Of that. They're not.
Hold on.
My boy right here is.
He's a leader of that. He's a leader of that.
He's a hero.
He's a leader.
That's
Got
a
bit
hero.
right.
That's why I gotta defend Gen Z. This is my boy.
Silky, oh, GTA 5. Huh? I didn't know he played GTA 5.
This is what the world's most advanced PC looks like.
Anyways.
I wanted you.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
name?
Graciela.
Okay,
You?
nice to meet you. Rico, that's my name.
Rico.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Is it actually Rico?
Definition.
What is a ratio?
Definition.
Okay, so look, right? Let's say I post like a picture of myself, right? On Twitter. And then somebody goes ahead.
I don't understand what was funny about that.
And comments under it like a donkey picture, and it gets more likes than my original picture.
That's a ratio.
Do you know how that makes me
that's a
feel?
tough.
It's
That's
embarrassing.
that'd be a
It's
tough ratio.
embarrassing.
Right,
You
but
never went through that.
but you get hearts, you get
Not enough.
follows.
Not enough.
Not enough.
You don't think about those hearts. You think about all the
Wait,
negativity that's
are
coming
you
your
guys
way.
You get one guy.
living- Are you guys living off of social media?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It pays the bills.
Yeah,
It
they
pays my
definitely-
mom's
Do you
bills,
see
it
his
pays my
teeth?
family's bills.
What?
Yeah, it pays the bills.
Well, I'm hoping my grandson does that too.
Exactly.
Oh, you have to come over here.
So you on our side.
So you with us.
Well,
Yo, imagine her grandson watching this. Oh my gosh, it's my grandma. Oh my gosh, it's my grandma. That'd be low-key kind of funny.
I'm like right here. Right here.
So what's stopping you from crossing that line?
Do you have OBS installed?
Wait, who's your
Oh,
grandson?
huh?
Who's your grandson by chance? Maybe we.
Oh no, he's 6.
Oh, tell
But
me.
he's a
Lacey
bad
Thug. Hold on. Tell me his
Lacey.
motion up, bro.
Okay.
It could be a Lacey Thug.
Yeah. but I don't think we're against them or judgmental.
So you crossed that line, Graciela. You are with us now.
I kind of am, but
What?
the thing is that sooner or later it's going to switch.
What's gonna switch to?
You're going to switch to more
Ready Player One.
more
Ready Player One. Okay.
tribes.
What?
Right now you're a tribe.
You're part of a tribe. That's what she said.
What?
Spear or something? Like,
Are you guys competing? Are you guys competing?
are we competing?
Oh, but I'm okay. Okay.
We should go next topic.
Did she say we're going backwards?
What? Huh? That was
Back to the topic.
Yeah.
The social media is it destroying society? I don't think
Okay.
it's destroying
No, we're
society.
back to the Of course topic.
I think that it is
I don't know what to
enhancing
put there.
society, and I think it is changing society. I don't see it destroying
I
society.
You know what?
disagree.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this positivity. I'm gonna just have to switch it up. I think it's destroying society.
No.
I gotta disagree with
How
you
so?
somehow.
Yo, bro, how did the argument switch sides, bro?
Because I just feel like you see how these kids, they just run around doing whatever they want to do.
You know who Drake is?
Yes.
He posted a
I know
pic.
who Kendrick Lamar is too, and I'm Team Kendrick.
Oh, are you? Well,
Let me get up on the stand.
Well, I'm Team OVO, so I'm part of the
Yeah, we
Six Guys.
OVO over here.
It's Owl Gang
The
here.
thing is that it's just changing and enhancing society. You know, every
Okay.
generation comes and then we
Once
we
again, I think definitely has his benefits, definitely has his bad stuff.
leave. Our generation is on our way out. Yeah, we're critically aware of that. Quite
Am I right, fellas?
So it's not
Nah,
our.
y'all got a couple years here.
Yeah, we got a few. My grandmother lived to 101, so I'm going.
Okay. We're going off the topic now.
But it comes to a time when we realize that it's not our world anymore, right? And so you have your jobs. In our day, we had paper boys. They didn't make as much money, and they weren't seen as much. But that's who we had. We had, you know, y'all.
Did y'all ever have
well,
text-to-speech?
Hmm?
Text-to-speech
No,
donations?
of course we did. We did.
Gifted subs?
But we had phones that we could actually talk on.
Pagers?
Wait, but that's all we did on. But that's all we did on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Hold on now.
Swag. That's a crazy, bro. What is going on, bro? I think we forgot one person. I think the first person talked about it a bit, and then they switched sides for her, and then the other two people just didn't talk about it.
Wait, it's Boomer versus Boomer right now.
Okay.
I'm Chris. I'm Seth. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good luck.
What?
Oh.
You guys bought homes for $100. For $100.
Did they ruin the economy, or was the economy just ruined beforehand? Because we're like, our generation's so cooked. It's gonna be so expensive to buy a house, bro. In like 5 years, it's gonna be so expensive. Like, most people are living until 25 with their parents.
Yeah.
So
Homes
expensive.
now are $8 million.
May I ask
8 million.
a favor of everyone? We did a debate differently, we boomers.
Okay.
So could you give me 1 minute to do the way we did a debate? I will state an idea without interruption, and then you state your idea without interruption, and then let the chaos begin.
Stem. Hold on, bro.
All right?
Stem up.
I need to stem up. I need to get 3 swipes in before you.
Are you ready? I was recently hired for a 1-day job by a boomer company. I had to get up really early in the morning. I drove an hour. I got halfway there. I got a text that said, canceled. I drove another hour back home. 2 weeks later, I got another text that said, job is on again. Come to this address. I got to the address. Another said, address changed. Now, you may wonder who this company is. The boomer company that did this is the same company that arranged this debate.
Okay. I don't know how this had anything to do with the topic. That's kind of crazy. Oh, we're changing location. Oh, we change it. I feel kind of bad because it's kind of hard for them to drive.
Did you come here to like
Production.
El Trauma Dub, they're spamming.
We boomers tend to be rather fixed in our ways. You Gen Zs are very fluid. Everything is fluid, always changing. What do you have to say?
Look, it's not our fault. He had to become an Elden Lord. Yep.
Listen,
I'm
gonna keep it real. That's what you signed up for when you signed up for a job. You know, when you signed up for the job, you got to deal with the consequences of it possibly going off and going back on.
That is true.
That when you sign the waivers, sign the papers, that's what you signed up for.
Some days where my viewer count is lower than others. You know how that makes me feel?
Yeah.
I don't want to go live. I don't want to
He
stream
doesn't
that
sad
day, you know?
farm it. He doesn't try to sad
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't want to go back to 2023. Like, I just don't. Like, you know,
that
it's
was
like,
different.
it's
What
the
the
same
hell?
way how the job-
What that was bro eating French fries?
Job comes in, comes out.
Like
Like,
sometimes,
fries,
like
lovely.
you were driving here, right? You got the text, it got canceled. Imagine driving through the hills and your stream Fs and you have no bit.
Oh my God, no bit rate.
Can you imagine?
Zero
And
bit
then the
rate.
whole chat spamming
F.
LOL, Jason's got more bit rate. Like, I don't want to see that.
And then everyone's in the Twitter comments saying L stream. Like, you don't even know what it's like.
It's mentally deteriorating. To spend a lot of money on something and then it's just epping. It just you just can't get the
Can you
content.
imagine this? Just, you know how you had a minute? Imagine you're chilling with the boys in a Bentley Bentayga on the road to Chrome Hearts. And all of a sudden,
I think we're getting off topic again. Bro. I feel like these videos, they like give a prompt and then
into
maybe
the
answer
hills.
for like one
my
part and then
$30,000
just like
backpack
go off
with my
topic.
$5,000 camera.
But this is
and
still
all
entertaining.
these people giving me money. It F's. You just couldn't relate.
And then everyone in the chat is stuck on clips and you know what I mean?
It's just continuously spamming ads.
I don't even want to think about that
It's chaos.
It's so stressful.
But who do you blame in this situation? Do you blame them, or is it just something you signed up for?
I blame Generation Z.
how does that make sense?
What?
Who's Gen Z?
Am I Gen Z?
That's me?
Am I a boomer?
Generation
I think he might be Gen X or a millennial.
Z make
Or no, maybe early Gen Z. When does Gen Z start at? Hold up. Hold up. When does Gen Z start? Oh yeah, I think bro is a millennial. Millennial, I think, because 1997 apparently is Gen Z.
plans and Generation
feel like
Z
even
is
though it's
very
2000,
fluid,
but-
and there are some advantages to being fluid, but the plans change and the plans change and the plans change.
That's why y'all gotta adapt to our generation.
And because back then, as a boomer, you didn't really have a phone. You didn't really have any social media like that. So
I
you were just
had a phone.
You were
I
hyped
don't
for the
think
black.
they talked about one time. Like maybe they mentioned it at the beginning and then just didn't mention the top
Very-
one.
Yeah, but they were the wires in the wall.
I am good.
It's nice to meet you. So the reason why I think boomers ruin it, like just society in general, or ruin stuff just for the future.
Okay, finally.
1970, family of 5, you go to McDonald's. Cheeseburgers what? 10 cents. Big Mac, 30 cents.
Something like that, bro.
It's something low.
Vanilla shake.
Hold up, wait, this is a menu. Hamburger 39 cents, 49 cents. For a double cheeseburger, 49 cents? What? Shakes 25 cents. French fries 20. Oh my gosh.
5 cents?
What's your point?
I'm saying a dinner back then was $3. If I try to take all
But they also did get less pay back then.
my boys to McDonald's, that's at least 130.
There's no more dollar menu.
That's an extra 4 hours I got.
Y'all got rid of the dollar. You guys haven't got rid of the dollar menu. Now it's gone.
Money was worth more back then. Yeah. Like if you had like $1 back then, it'd be like I think $2 now.
Had it easy.
We have to get 100 gifted subs just to afford.
Now we gotta pay $10 for Postmates.
Do you know who Klaus Schwab is?
No.
Who the is that hard?
I got no idea.
Do you know what the World Economic Forum is?
Non-profit organization based in Switzerland.
Double it.
Global issue.
Double it.
Do you know what gifted subs is?
Yes. What my point is, the question is that did boomers ruin the economy?
I think so.
Right now, there's a globalist mentality that in the future you will own nothing, but you will be happy. Foreign investments like BlackRock, which are headed up by boomers,
We're about to get killed.
and Vanguard investments and hedge.
Talking about the new COD or the old COD?
No,
The
okay.
Big Mac is still like
That's
$7
why
now.
this economy is so unaffordable to
But
the
they didn't even have the Big Mac back then.
middle class, because the people who are billionaires and want to be trillionaires, they're controlling all the money. And
Yep.
It begins with BlackRock.
He works for Rock Nation. I can see it.
Rock Nation?
that
He works for
is-
Rock Nation.
That's
Oh my God.
Look at the wealth of these people. The top 1% have like 80% of the wealth in this country.
That's
The top
true.
1%.
And during the COVID,
Bro.
guys, look at your portfolios. Look at where
That is partially
crypto
true.
was going with the Winklevoss twins.
ETH is up. ETH is up.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong?
You're wrong.
Bro,
In
what?
what way?
Tap in. Tap
Every
in.
single way. Every
Lacey,
Nah,
tap
I feel
in.
like
Tap in.
I got out
I
that
like
one.
that. I like this, Lacey.
Nah, I feel like Lacey's. I feel like he's right though.
He's not on anything. I'll tell you why. You're proving our point here. All this hedge
We're just playing
fund
mind
here,
games.
BlackRock here, Crystal Rock over there. That's all of you guys who made this. We do crypto. We have ETH, Bitcoin. We don't do BlackRock.
Yeah, but I still don't understand like how the economy itself is like, because the dollar worth is decreasing. Well, it's not decreasing, right? The worth of a dollar is, if you, the farther back in time you go, the more it will increase, right? But like the problem is the salaries and how much you get paid per job are staying the same while everything around it is increasing. That's the problem. The problem isn't all these things are talking. It's just people are not getting paid enough, or it's not that they're getting paid enough. They're not getting the increased pay that everything else is increasing, right? Houses price increase, car price increase, groceries increase, taxes increase. All these things in the world are increasing except for the salary, which is the main problem, right? Which is the main, like, yes, it has increased over the years, but it hasn't increased enough where it's caught up to all the inflation that's happened over these past few years. So just blame whoever caused inflation.
So you guys ruined the economy by making these hedge funds so high. Oh, I want to spend this much on a house. You guys inflated the economy over your lifetimes.
That's facts. Well,
We just got here. We just got here.
There are plenty.
Bro, why don't you just stand up? But look, you kind of scared me.
That's facts. Well,
We just got here. We just got here.
She just jumped out of nowhere.
There are plenty of millennials and Gen Z.
Why are you just standing there waiting?
Are now in this
Well, it's
upper
not finished.
echelon of finance. So I don't think it's a boomer. It's a greed thing, because we're not going back. My parents paid $40,000 for their house in 1960 outside of
Okay.
Boston.
That's not
it's
bad.
now $2.8 million.
What? Sounds like they came. They came up.
Yo, what? Bro, see that's what I'm talking about, right? That's what I'm talking about. It's just they had the money because that was considered the American dream at the time. You'd go to a salary, or go to a job. You'd have enough money from that job to buy a house because that job gave you enough money to buy the house, buy your groceries, buy everything. But now that money isn't enough. You know what I mean?
How many of
You guys got the method.
My friend's parents paid $5,000 for their summer home. In 1946, it's now worth close to $8 million.
How much?
In 1946, it's now worth $1,000 for their summer.
How much?
How many of you?
You guys got the method.
Huh?
My friend's parents paid $5,000.
$5,000 to $8 million.
Summer home. In
1946.
It's now worth close to $8 million.
You're proving our point. Y'all ruined the economy. Y'all ruined our economy. How can we buy a home?
Bro, it's literally impossible. Unless you're like rich, bro, it's literally impossible to buy a home, bro.
Get this straight. If I want that house, I gotta pay $8.5 million. You just came
Okay,
up.
thank you very much.
You can't
What? Bro, kind of just proved the point.
here to flex.
He just said a summer house for 5,000.
5,000 worth 8 million, bro.
My name is Betty.
Nick, nice to meet you.
When we first bought our house in 1977, we paid $45,000 for it. The man next door to me, he sold his house. They tore it down and he built a new one. The guy that bought his house paid $3 million cash for it.
Oh my gosh, I want to puke. Huh? $40,000, you get 33 million. Even after tax, even if tax was 50%, you're still getting 1.5 million in profit, roughly.
Cash?
Cash.
Cash is crazy, though.
I can help you with this. You said the house was bought today for $3 million, right?
3.1.
Why did y'all buy the house? You could have left it there for $5,000 for us.
That's mad greedy. I'm not.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my point.
Yeah, just leave the house for the same price, bro.
buy it for $5,000? Your generation is greedy and selfish because you bought a house for $40,000. Why?
Okay, I don't know about greed, selfish, but like.
Why are you selling it for 10x, 20x what it's sell it worth? for You should 45. get Make your like a 5K profit.
No.
Yes.
When we bought, it was just working people living in the neighborhood. A nurse, someone worked for a newspaper. Now the jobs are going into higher standards and people are making more money.
That's pocket watching. Stop pocket watching.
You bought a house for $40,000 and are selling
45.
it $45,000 and sell it for $3
The 5,000's not that big of a
million.
No.
When I run an ad, I only get 55% of the ad revenue.
Yeah. And still makes like 50,000 from that or something. I don't know. How much do you make from an ad? Like 10K?
I'm not being selfish. Guess You're where the being tax selfish. goes, 50% to taxes as well. When you sell your house one day, what do you think you're going to sell your house for?
I'm never going to sell it.
Oh.
When
So that's even more selfish.
That's even more selfish because then the house is just sitting there for no reason.
Generational wealth, right?
I'm guessing maybe her kids inherited. Maybe.
So that means you just want that house to increase so that one day you could sell it for generational wealth. That's up.
That's selfish.
No, that's
She didn't say anything about like passing it down.
selfish. Because guess who's gonna move into her house when she's done? Your kids, or your grandkids, which is Gen Z. So they're gonna. So your grandkids or kids are gonna ruin the neighborhood when they move into your old house. That's Gen X.
That's Gen. What's after Z?
X, right?
Did Bro just say what's after Z and he said X?
I want to play the game the way they're playing.
Right.
They're not raising their hand.
We can all
They're
just
all
talk from back
answering
here.
their-
Oh, brother.
We in motion.
Man, this is our job. This is our job. This is our job.
There's a combined age of 1,000 in here.
Combined age of 1,000 is kind of crazy.
Everybody just relax, okay? Chill.
People used to date to marry. Now dating is ruined.
Do you count a one-night
Wait,
stand?
what was that?
People used to
Littlest of bros.
date to marry. Now dating is ruined.
Do you count a one-night stand a date?
Yo!
Nah, he's trying to get some.
He freaked out.
Once again, they're going off topic. But yeah, dude, we're just thinking about it, man. It hurts my 5,000 to 8. Maybe hood. He might hit.
Oh, the zebra.
It's the freaky ma.
Anita St. Louis.
Lacey, nice to meet you.
I feel like if they had the tech we had, they would have been cheating too. They had like little phones, they couldn't cheat.
You're a black man.
They could have DM people. Okay, no, I like
Y'all could have gone on Instagram and DM and say, yo,
You
what you
guys,
doing right now?
you guys had phones in the wall and were communicated through telephone cups.
I talked to my husband in person.
Okay.
You talk to them on the thing. You're having with virtual reality.
No.
What?
AI.
Whoa. He does not. Lacey does not speak for everyone. Lacey does not speak for everyone. What?
What if your generation
Hey, you
is
can't
having
fake it
sex
till you
with
try.
AI?
Whoa, that's crazy. You can't fake it till you. No, that's actually insane. That's actually insane.
Problem with that?
You want to have with AI?
Yeah.
As opposed to a real person.
Why
That's
not both?
sad to you.
Did you see the new GRAW?
That's going to stop population growth. This is the least amount of people
so we're
having
back-
children
oh,
right
you're
now.
an AI hater.
No. I just like having conversations in person.
So
I get to
you
see what
don't
you're
like
about.
I like having conversation in person too. There's nothing wrong with an online combo. You know what I mean? Like most of us probably grew up with like Discord or Skype or whatever social media app or communication or Xbox party chat.
To feel your energy, I get to see what you are about as a person. I don't need to go and
That's what FaceTime's for.
But FaceTime is not in person. Can I touch you on FaceTime?
Why can't I just send you a snap until you pull up? So I can
Yeah,
kill?
like what?
That's
I'm trying to kill.
I can
That's
touch you
true.
here.
If you want to meet up, you can do that by like sending it. It's just, but that's not the point
have
though.
a
I'm
conversation
pretty
with you. What
Yes,
am I going to do?
but how can we? But back then, in a day, you could. Who knows?
I'm living here today with you in this
But what I'm
world that we
saying
live in.
is, we back in your day, we never would have met because how would we have connected? Now,
Because you're in person where I am. You're
but
at Venice Beach.
But
You're
why
at the
would you
movie
limit
store.
yourself to the only people in person?
That's like part of it is true for both sides. I definitely say, why would you limit yourself to just the people in your area, right? Because I bet you if we didn't have like phones or like social media, you wouldn't be able to talk to anyone in Europe, in the other side of the U.S., in Africa, in Asia, in Antarctica. You wouldn't be able to communicate with all those type of people if it weren't for social media. I agree with that. But on the other hand, I do also agree that I feel like I prefer in person. Like meeting up with my friends is so much more fun than just like hopping on a call. You know what I mean? Because like hopping on a call is just, you know what I mean? Like they could just like leave the call without saying anything. But like when they leave IRL, you'd be like, yo, good hanging out with you or something like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's more of a vibe in person, of course.
All you guys know is swipe right, swipe left. That's all you guys
And
know.
that will never change a thing about it.
You guys don't know how to flirt. You guys don't know how to
Who don't know how to read?
No.
Have you seen this man on Discord?
Come on, bro.
This man on this, what are they doing on Discord?
I DM my girlfriend on Valorant.
I'm sure. Where's the women here? Where's the women representation in this equation here of all your Instagram and all your swipe right?
Man,
Loki has.
we are all feminists.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Okay. And what does that mean to you?
To me,
define
that
to
means
me,
I stand for women's rights and I hate period cramps.
And that is so ignorant and so typical
Once again, I'm pretty sure we are going off topic. Just saying.
male. That's so
What was the topic? Social media is fake, by the way. That's the topic.
male.
You know what? You're right. I hate women. Is that better?
I didn't say that you hated women.
But I'm saying, he just said he loves women and he
now I'm
stands
in the
for
wrong.
women.
But I don't know that he said that he loved women. Did he say that?
Yeah, I love women.
women's rights.
But what rights are women having? Right. I don't see any women here being represented. So how is that?
Maybe because I don't think there's any woman in phase, right? It might be. Yeah, there's none.
Women have the same rights as men.
Do they?
Yes.
You've never been a woman, so how do you know that?
Because I just know the
Okay,
way
what
the
if he
world
wants to be
works.
You don't
someone
know
has
the
a
way the
girlfriend,
world
has a
works. How
girlfriend?
old are you? How can you know what the world is like? You don't know what it's like to be a
Ma'am, please calm down.
How? I can't. No, because you're ignorant.
Well, rage. They're literally rage baiting at this point. There's no way they're not rage baiting.
You're ignorant, and I don't want you to. You're just ignorant. Have you ever worked for less than what you are working for, doing the same exact
that doesn't
freaking
matter.
thing? It sure
Because
does.
here's
How
what
does
you
it not
understand.
matter?
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
a single woman because you get a tap out on your children.
Valkyrie definitely got more money than me. I ain't gonna lie.
So there's not single.
That is true. Pretty sure she's the top, or Pokemon and then Valkyrie, the top female streamers. I'm pretty sure.
Fathers in the world where the women walks away.
Count them.
Huh?
Count them for me.
I don't know this.
Wait, what?
Women walks away.
You got more money than me.
What did he say?
So there's not single fathers in the world where the women walks away.
There's definitely.
Count them. Count them for me.
I don't know this.
That's a gaslight technique.
Bro, can we get back to the topic, please?
Look on there.
They're just rage baiting
Tell me
at
what
this
the
point.
facts are,
The
because that's
same
what you're
way
doing.
that men walk out on women, women walk out on
They
men.
do not. With
Yes,
the
they
children,
do.
how many
They're
single fathers do
You're
you
manipulated
see?
by the
There's
government.
a lot of single fathers. There's a lot of single
I call
fathers.
bull.
And guess what? No, I got this. And you want to know why there's less single? You want to know why there's less single? Because women can cheat sneakier. That's why.
I just don't know what to say, bro. I really just don't know what to say. We've definitely veered off the topic. Social media is fake. You think they do this? There's no way they do this on purpose, right?
All women do is cheat.
Shame on you.
Because we're smarter than you would be my answer.
Whoa!
She admitted
Not
it.
smarter. I had a 2.1. I had a 2.1 GP.
No, it's
Yeah.
so
Girl,
tough, Ron.
help me,
2.1
please,
GP.
help me.
Hey, shut up!
I have a question.
Oh!
No, bro, what is that face, bro? What is that face, bro? Bro, what the hell is that face? It's naked, bro.
At least say please.
I shall. How many of you have heard of the male loneliness epidemic?
Huh?
I'm lonely.
Damn,
Okay, well,
I've never heard of
yeah, okay, buddy. Bro did not have to out himself like that.
okay, you can find it online. I mean, what I'm seeing most of online today is a bunch of men saying that they want to marry girls who are like 14 years old.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey there, let's not jump on our horses that quickly, okay, buddy? Not all of us are on Gideon's channel, okay? No. Let's take it a step back there. Let's take it a step back. Not all of us want to be on the Gideon Premium channel.
I'm serious. Who are pure,
Whoa.
who are pure, they're submissive, they do whatever
You know it's called a For You page, right?
What type of algorithm are you in?
Yeah, you're in a weird algorithm.
Hey, we got him. We got her.
Self-report.
It's all over Instagram, so just look it up.
on,
Hold on,
Instagram.
hold on.
I don't use Instagram.
Sexual partners, your spreads out until it's as big as a bucket. I mean, come on.
Are you a librarian? That's all.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well-educated, single, 70-year-old woman who will never date again.
There's things online about if women have too many partners, it stretches out.
Exactly.
Let me ask you a
Just go
question.
look it
Let me ask you a
up.
question.
It's just so ignorant. It blows my mind.
If you had a key,
Bro is so out of it, bro. Jason's so out of it, bro. He's just staring into the nothingness.
could open every lock in the world, that would be a master key. But if you had a lock that could be opened by every key, that would be a lock.
And what is that?
Wait, what?
That could be open every lock.
It's just so ignorant.
What did he say?
It blows my mind.
If you had a key that could open every lock in the world, that would be a master key. But if you had a lock that could be opened by every key, that would be a lock.
Oh, Loki, that's kind of tough. That's kind of some words of wisdom. I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but it's definitely some words of wisdom right there.
And what is that supposed to mean?
If a girl can be attained by every guy in the world, that's not a good girl.
All right, come here.
Ooh.
What do you say if your thing was like a lollipop and it got licked every time you had
I'd be happy as hell.
Yo, what? Yo, can we actually like get to the topic more,
every
please?
time I have
A biologist, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
can
are.
we get to the? Can we get back to the topic?
Oh my god. And then your RTMP's not working? Oh my god.
Low bit rate.
I make self-tapes and that's about it. Pretty-minded little freaks.
Yo, next person, please, bro. Next person. Can we get back to the topic, please? Can you please get back to the topic, bro.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
Jason?
Jason.
My name's Sunny, like the weather.
Sunny, amazing.
Sunny like the weather.
I'm really excited to meet you guys. I don't fully understand some of the language you're using,
just as you probably don't
6'7".
understand the meanings of a lot of things that we say. I'm going to be 80 years old this year.
Damn.
Wow.
You look 60.
You look great.
The sun's out tonight.
I'm saying that to take you back. When I was in high school, I graduated in 1963.
My mom was 3.
We were born 50 years
Bro, my mom didn't even exist.
later.
I know. I have a 52-year-old daughter, okay? I have a
Case, huh?
What?
I asked him, what the heck is Gen Z? Because I knew I was coming. He said, they're born 2 years after me. We've never been without the internet. That's what defines your group. When I was in high school, you
That's
dated
true.
the kids in high school. You go to college, junior college, you dated you met and you talked to people face to face. Women in my age.
Y'all didn't have Discord?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
Oh, what?
Wait a second. I'm using the Discord, meaning you don't like that person?
No, Discord isn't like the app, like where I can like video call.
His domain.
Have
No,
e-sex,
Discord's
all this
meaning.
Bro. The first computer I don't think even existed when she
I
was in
don't
high
get
school.
along with There's a Discord there. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Our language is different.
Okay.
So the meanings are different. I could not get a credit card in my name. I could only. My husband could get a credit card.
Well,
and
that
I
is
could
true.
Use his credit card with his permission. Your husband was the one that you had to depend on. Stay away. You couldn't get. I mean, socially, if you were pregnant, you had to get married in those days, or you were looked upon as a pariah.
That's what it should be.
Let me buy you a burger.
That is kind of true though. Like, cause back then, I don't think women got the right to get like use credit cards until I want to say the 60s. It was really late. They couldn't get credit cards. It's insanely late. But the other thing I also agree.
Buy you a burger.
Buy me a bargain?
A Birkin bag.
A Birkin bag.
What is
Or
it? I don't
you
even
get
know what a
Bash at
Birkin bag
Crowbar.
is.
Okay, hold it. Why in heaven's name?
Because it doesn't sound like you had a real man in your life.
Facts.
Oh, I was
Damn.
married to a
I want
great
to
guy.
change that.
No.
Bara.
You're saying a Birkin bag is going to make me happy? I would rather you took that, whatever that money cost, and help some poor kid get lunch.
He
I
donated
just
$50.
donated $50 to Team Water.
Nah,
$50.
she's farming
No.
W's.
She's farming W.
Our generation was rather dependent on society, what was normal, what was approved of, what was permissible, or we got laughed at, or we got shunned.
So do we.
So we.
So do we.
Same
It's just
with us.
online now.
They laugh at
Okay,
they
no,
laugh
no.
at us.
It's honestly a lot worse.
I get laughed at every.
Is it a lot worse? I guess I could see it being both ways. Like in person, right? Like those are all the people you know, so it's really bad. And then, but also online, right? Online is a lot. It'll reach a lot more people.
Single
Yeah,
day.
Y'all probably
Okay.
had like
You,
10
you
to
were-
15
I'm
people
sorry,
laughing at y'all.
I didn't get your name.
Silky.
Silky. You said something about you put something online and the donkey got more hits than you did?
Yeah, he got race young
Okay.
because they
No,
said
no, no.
they said he
Wait,
looked
wait,
like a donkey.
Okay.
Racism.
Did he
Why are
actually?
you
I guess
so
he got
worried
actually rich. Yeah.
About with thousands of people that
'Cause
you
that's our
don't know.
job.
and you never
That's
meet.
our job, ma'am.
Your job is to be worried about what somebody that you don't know cares about you?
Yes.
Yes, because
Why?
if the general
If people
public
perceive us badly, then we not have emotion. We not getting money.
Oh, that's true. That is true. I would definitely agree with that in terms of content creation and streaming.
Yep.
You know, wait, hold on. Hey, do you know what it's like? I'm Kason, by the way. Nice to meet you. Do you know what it's like every single day for thousands and thousands and thousands of people to tell you to start a family? To go have kids? Yeah,
Damn.
to be called old all the time?
Damn.
Online?
They
You guys have
don't
to deal with
just
that?
they don't just laugh at us. They critique us.
Yes, every
That is
decision we
true.
make.
tell you how
That is very true. The internet is a very critiquing place.
to dress.
But what you have to do is just block those like negativity out, right? Like yes, some negativity can be good for you. Yo, what's good, Miles? What's good? What's good? Welcome. Yeah, I do remember Batman from Fortnite. I do remember that. But you can't just block out all negativity, right? You want to like flow in the things that'll help you improve and flow out the things that'll just bring you down. You know what I mean? Like you bring in your negativity, but flow out the things that's going to make you worse. Keep the things that'll make you better. You know what I mean? For example, say you're fat, like me. I was fat at one point. Now, what happened to me wasn't really the best case scenario. I was, teased at, you could say, for being very fat as a kid. So, I just lost a lot of weight instantly, which was very bad. Do not do that. Do not do that. Go into calorie deficit, eat your proper meals. So when that happened, right, I just lost a lot of weight. But then, when people told me about the gym, because I genuinely, as a kid, did not know what the gym was, right? That's why I was fat, obviously. So, I didn't know what the gym was. But when someone told me about the gym, right, that went in, right? Instead of saying, oh, you're fat, they said, you should go to the gym. That went inside as positive, or as, it's still considered negative, right? They're still calling you fat, but it's as constructive criticism. It goes into your brain, and it's like, oh, shoot, I should probably go to the gym. And then that's how you grow as a person. Instead of just keeping everything negative, you kind of organize it, right? You throw away the trash, and you keep all the things that are going to help you build as a person and help you build as a character in life. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
What to eat?
Every little decision we make.
Sometimes they'll say L airline, and my airline is pretty straight.
Hairline, I'm pretty sure. $5 Starbucks gift card. Okay, buddy. Okay.
For the most
I mean,
it's
Okay, you're using words I don't understand.
I had a GT3. They told me I was poor. I had to get the RS version.
What?
I spent 300 more thousand just to look cooler.
For who?
Yo, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, you're using words.
I don't know what his chat is on about, bro.
I had a
That looks so much better. I'm not going to lie. It looks sleeker, looks cleaner.
GT3. They told me I was poor. I had to get the RS version.
The RS version's not it, Chief.
I spent 300 more thousand just to look cooler.
For whose benefit?
He had to do that.
I had to do it.
He had no choice.
I had to.
He definitely did not have to do
Goes
it.
up.
For ours.
But he retired his own mom, though. He retired.
Like, he definitely did not have to do that.
No, I really do.
I didn't actually retire. I gave her a check. I got like 7 million impressions, and then I took the money back.
I sent you 250 grand.
What?
I want you to just enjoy your life, even if you don't need it.
Oh my God! That's a lot of money.
I did it for PR.
Doc, I don't think he did it for PR, but he definitely.
That's fire.
You gave her 7 minutes.
No, I gave her 200,000 for impressions.
Impressions on Twitter.
And then I
like
lied
Twitter likes.
though because
Impressions meaning clicks or
Like
whatever.
clicks, likes.
I did
comments.
it for PR.
So.
And then I spent it on the wing for
So
the GT3
this
RS.
is the-
Oh, okay, but I feel like that's definitely cap.
It's not the people that
That
you
definitely
live
counts.
with or love or.
Yeah, he's just doing that to
but
make
it's
me.
the people that you don't know are more important than
chat.
the ones
the
in
chat.
They're probably saying in the TikTok comments like,
Okay,
"This is
so
the guy who cracked Lacey."
I
Like,
think some of the things that make
Yeah, that's probably yeah.
we're not.
I think those are
connected
just
with
like
you
yeah.
guys. I don't.
Y'all need to
feel that-
download.
No, I'm not. That's kind of some. I see those everywhere, bro. And then Jinxie's stream is like, Jinxie is this the guy who cracked Riley, by the way. The guy who cracked Berserker, by the way.
Thousands of people that I will never meet and that don't care about me is more important than the people that are in my life that I care
Yes.
about on a daily
Yeah.
That's not true. I definitely agree with her on this one. Definitely should. I'm not saying. Okay. I'm not saying you shouldn't care about the people out there, but the people you know and the people you're closest to should be above people you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I love you guys, right? You guys are great, but obviously I'd put my family first, and then I'd put you guys. You know what I mean? But I'm assuming that's what everyone else would do. You'd put your family before everything, before anyone else, and then you put other people under that. Of course, family and friends, because those are the people you interact with in your everyday life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just people you talk to. You know? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
But I definitely agree with
the
her.
chat is our family.
The
Our
chat made
communities
me-
are our family.
But they're not your family.
That's why I see more.
Okay, I see where they're coming. Oh, I see where they're coming from, but if they're saying, I don't know if they're saying that like they put the chat over their actual family. I don't know if they're doing that or even each other at that point, because I think they are pretty sure they are like actual friends. I don't know if they're just do it for content, but I think they are actual friends. And if they, It really depends. Like, you kind of have to be like a ride or die with each other. You know what I mean? And just more specifically, family. You know?
More than my
They
mom.
are, though.
They
You
are.
know-
That's family.
We talk to them every day.
Like, for example, if one of these guys did something bad, right? Like, you don't. Like, you could still, you know, like, be their friend or be their family, but you don't support what they do. Can you? No, I don't think. Never mind. I take that back. Never mind. Never mind. If it's a friend, if it's a family member, that's different. Obviously, like, you're still technically family, but you just don't support them. But if it's a friend, and they did something terrible, I don't think I could be like someone's friend like that.
Stay for hours on end.
The amount of dopamine when a W spam comes
Oh
through.
my, or aura spam? When they spam aura? Oh.
I talk to my chat more than my mom. Fact.
My chat.
Okay, that's. Well, yeah, it's their job. You gotta remember also that this is their job, right? So they spent what 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day talking to their chat, right? So it makes sense. And then maybe they like visit their mom once in a while.
I actually do chat.
Do you have-
I'm gonna talk to my chat after this.
Okay, do you have
I have a
a
chat, yes.
girlfriend, a wife, a child?
Oh, he does.
Jason, do you?
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you?
Wait a second, Jay.
What is your point?
Do you have something that you can hold on to and
Oh,
love?
that's Riz.
Hold on now.
Do you have a Discord I could maybe keep in touch with
Do I
that?
have a
See?
I'm on Facebook, and that's
Facebook? See, that's why.
You know what?
We need
Because
Discord.
I don't care about people that
Well, how am I
don't
gonna
know
contact
me.
you after?
I'm on Facebook.
Wait, Ron is 22? I thought he was like 25. Wait, you were in this video? Oh my gosh. I'm not stable Ronaldo, bro. Okay, Stable Ronaldo's 22. I did not know that. I thought he was like 25. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, guys, look, it's me, guys. I'm coming up.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it. Just
Oh, guys, look at me, guys. Guys, look at me go. Look at me go, guys. Look, it's me. Yeah. Look at that. See? Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Yo, guys, that's literally me. Yo, watch me cook right here. I'm about to cook right here. Watch this. Watch this.
Well, thank you very much. You have beautiful hair. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. This was a lovely comment, by the way.
Eyebrows.
Oh.
He has a
Nice
GT3 RS.
beauty mark right there.
Are those natural eyes?
They are.
Nah, she want to ride in the GT3 RS.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's hear it, because I think this is the most respectful the world has ever been.
Yeah.
I think this minute right now has been very respectful, but I don't think you guys are
change
very
up real
respectful.
quick.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Look at me. I'm about to cook right here, chat. Watch this. Watch this.
But
Watch
I,
this.
I
I'm
don't
about to
think
cook.
the generation today, the young Gen Zs, are respectful at all.
How is that? Give us some
Okay,
reasoning.
maybe not at all as extreme. Well,
There are definitely kids, partially due to being spoiled, but for the most part, it's just hard for them to connect with Gen Z because their world was so much more different than our world when they were our age.
you don't really listen to other people's opinions.
That's not
You
true.
don't accept it.
That's
so you
partially
interrupt
the reason.
constantly.
But the other part of the reason is, sometimes we are just straight up disrespectful.
And guess whose fault that is?
You interrupt
Your
constantly.
generation's for
I'm
raising
talking
them
to
like
him.
that.
You're not playing by the same rules. You play by this. Be respectful. Exactly
I'm
my
not
point.
gonna lie, we should just
they
go-
are
we should
playing
take
my
this somewhere
point.
else.
They are playing my point here. They want to interrupt. No, you're too squeaky. No.
Oh, yo, I was so disgusted.
I don't know.
I was so disgusted at this comment. I was so
That's right, but
disgusted.
that's no.
Squeaky.
Too
You see these
squeaky.
biceps?
Yeah, chat. Like, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to
Yeah.
get too mean, but are you even 5'9"?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm not 5'9". I don't know why she assumed I was 5'9". I'm literally like 6'1". I don't know why she assumed that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm 5'9". Yes.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know what
Gen
she assumed
Zs
that.
wanna hear. They don't respect elders. They don't respect their peers. They
How do I
don't-
not respect my elders? Like, can you explain that? Because number one, I'm sure I've donated way more to charity than you have.
Doesn't
That's
mean- that
respecting the
doesn't matter.
elders.
No, that's not respecting.
Because I donate to the
no.
community. I donate to the.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about at this point. Yeah, I think I was just trying to yap at this point. I think I was just rage baiting, honestly.
Community.
No, that's not respecting your elders.
I'm sorry. Are you over there or are you over here?
Oh.
See, that's exactly
Hey,
the point.
respect my
Respecting your
mans.
elders.
I'm super respectful to elderly people. So, for instance, right? You talk about houses, etc., and you talk about.
No,
not
Ron's
respect-
definitely he's definitely respectful. I've seen some clips of him. He's definitely respectful to his elders, I'd say.
I have houses, right? And I have elderly people live in them. Okay?
Houses is crazy.
I'm a good person. I have the rent. I have
Yeah.
the rent so low for the whole year. But of course, when fourth quarter hits and money's hard, I raise the rent on them because they don't want to act respectful to me.
That's what I do, chat. Yeah, I raise the rent. That's all a joke. It's all for rage bait purposes, of course. You know what I'm saying, chat? Yeah, of course I have raised the rent when times are tough. You know what I mean? Of course I do that.
Is that a problem?
Let me ask you. That's your house.
What? You're not looking at me when you're asking that question. You're looking at all of them. You're not being respectful. You're being sarcastic right now.
Tell 'em
You're
to
being a
go
little
out.
asshole. I called you an asshole earlier because of the way you were talking. Other people were talking. You were being exactly what you did.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the few for the clicks.
There.
You know what I mean?
You're not
for the
worth
clips.
talking to, honey. You're just not worth talking to.
Why is that?
Because you're disrespectful.
How am I disrespectful? I complimented you to start the convo. I kept it.
Yep.
And you're acting like a little tweet. That's not being respectful.
Are you tripping right now? Just TP for a second, okay?
You're not
Yeah.
being respectful.
Yeah, I don't know what she was on that video.
Your heart. Oh, I'm glad you have one. That's good to know.
You're my heart.
Oh.
Look at that. Is that W Riz chat? Is that W Riz? Oh my gosh, that's W Riz chat. That's W Riz.
You got off on the wrong foot. What do we say?
Cole, you gonna leave him hanging? That's disrespectful. I'm just being honest.
See, that's disrespect right there. Right there. That's disrespect.
I'll give you one of these, and I'll give you
Don't
give you
even
this,
do that.
but I'm not
bro.
gonna. How many of all your viewers are gonna send you flowers when you're in the hospital? How many are gonna come
Guess
to your
what?
funeral?
Hella.
Guess what?
How many are gonna come to your funeral?
I'm hoping.
How many cards are you
Let
gonna
me
get when
answer.
your grandmother passes
Yeah.
away?
Let
When
me,
your mom
hold
passes
on.
away?
Let me answer.
Oh, she wasn't
How
letting
many
me
viewers are
cook.
gonna send me flowers?
Yeah.
Do you know how many viewers are going to be in his channel, his channel, his channel, his channel, his channel, and his channel? As soon as I die, the viewership is going to skyrocket. They're gonna run max ads. 22.
We're streaming his funeral.
20.
Max ads, bro. I told all the FaZe gang. I told them, yo, if I die under mysterious circumstances, let's just say, stream that max ads, 20, 30 ads, as much as possible, get that money up, right? Use my death to get your money up, get your funny up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said to them. And, we got something planned if something does eventually happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But if it does, we got some ideas cooking, stirring in the pot. You know what I'm saying? All right.
They're gonna send hella
We're
bits.
getting so much revenue off of his death.
Why be sad?
Well, then
over,
you,
but why?
so you better watch out. They're going to get revenue off of your death. They're probably
That's tough.
You know
what farming
You
is?
better watch your
You know
Maserati
how
on
many-
Mulholland Drive. They may push you
I'm
over
gonna
the
go up there. I'm
cliff.
gonna get on my knees. I'm gonna start crying. They're gonna give me so much subs.
You know, I go back to the point where personal relationships, respect between people, eye contact is more important than having your guys back here.
Little.
The guys.
It's not. You
But
need a team.
But can I play devil's advocate here? Because you called me squeaky, you called my height, etc. I haven't. made
Yeah,
fun of
even though I'm 6'1".
I've only complimented your appearance. I've only
I
disrespected
complimented you.
but I've only disrespected your actions of calling me something.
But
How
you
is that?
disrespected me by not looking at
Yeah.
me and talking to
But see, that's
everybody else.
different.
No, that's respect. That's respect.
So do you also find it disrespectful to cut people off over and over?
Well, yes, and you guys are disrespectful because you keep cutting people off over and over
But
and
isn't
over
that
and over.
hypocritical?
Literally haven't done that at all.
That's not hypocritical. I don't even think we've ever cut each other off.
No, you and I, but they have. So now I'm talking to all you guys are here as one.
No, because there's like 7 people.
Yeah, I was thinking about a response here.
So how many have you been in the military?
I mean, I didn't know I signed up for history class.
He grew up in the floss.
You don't know what it's like to be in the trenches. I'm gonna get it up.
No, I have people who do. I mean, I have family and friends who did. So I
did drop in.
I don't think they actually know what they meant.
See,
Or I meant, they don't know what I
you guys
meant.
are cute. You're all cute. You know, it's cute.
I felt so
completely
flattered
disagree
about
with you.
that.
I'll tell you right now, okay? You're talking about disrespect and how our generation is disrespectful. And I have the argument that our generation is disrespectful because of the people who raised the generation.
I didn't raise your generation.
If you have somebody here calling us assholes, calling him short, making fun of his appearance, imagine what
Because I blame
that
your
person's
parents.
kids are doing.
I blame your parents.
You
My
blame our
personal
parents
gu-
for calling him short and ugly
My
and
I
fat
can't
and all these
control
other
my
things.
genetics.
Just because he's short.
But
my behavior.
But my behavior is because of y'all. It's because of you guys. I look up to you guys.
You should.
Look
And we
up
look
to
up
them.
to
Look
you.
how I'm
Yeah.
acting.
But we look up to you.
I'm
We look
definitely
up to
rage baiting,
you.
bro.
If I could
There's so
look up
much
to you, I
talent.
would.
No, she's a bully. She's a
She's a
bully.
bully.
She's a
You're
bully.
a bully.
That's what's happening here.
It's a fire music. Wait, what? What is it? Call of Duty. Oh. Okay.
Boomer versus Boomer. I'm the oldest in the group. I'm Kason.
Kason, Max.
So nice to meet you. See, you seem like a nice guy.
Yeah,
man.
you too.
You seem like a nice guy. What a guy.
Now I understand you guys. You guys make your money.
Grew up better.
When I was your age, I loved irreverent
You're not your
humor
age.
too. I'm arguing, I was better for me, and I'm going, yeah, we had it better. Sorry, I'm sorry
You
for
didn't-
you.
wait, you didn't-
I'm sorry you grew up.
You didn't grow up.
Somebody
Wait, wait.
has to take you everywhere.
This doesn't make. They grew up in the same time period.
Yes,
This
no, no,
doesn't
hold on,
make
hold
any
on.
sense.
Listen. We had
I know it sounds strange.
We had the
doesn't it?
PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the Xbox 360, the PS2. You don't know any of this.
Yeah.
Not at
We
all.
had Call of Duty. You didn't have Call of Duty.
No, we had Pong.
Damn.
Pong, like we have it today also. We have it also.
We have.
Definitely is. Gen Z is better. Especially growing up with all the technologies we have, bro, is so much better.
Everything you guys had plus more.
Exactly.
You know, I got tired of
That is true. That is true. Like we have everything they had, just adding more.
Dragon Quest because I ran out of quarters.
Have you ever played Minecraft Hunger Games in the morning before
Never.
kindergarten?
You ever played RuneScape growing up?
No, I can't even stand Instagram.
I used to play Pokemon on the DS.
Oh, Pokemon Dash. That's a cool call out.
Oh, did you catch them all?
You ever had to open 7 chests at Risky Reels?
Oh, 7 chests at Risky Reels. I never had that challenge because I never got the battle pass, but I know it was like I remember landing there one time. I was like, why is there so many people landing here?
You feel bad for us, right?
Yeah.
I feel bad for you. You didn't get to play Prime MW2.
Yeah, he did.
What?
That's true. Tell him about the crane shot. Tell him about the crane shot.
You weren't even there for the pre-patch DSR.
No, that
I
was
don't remember
like,
floaters.
By the time that stuff came along, I was too old for it.
Do you even know what
You know, I
Siphon
had
is
to,
when
I
they
had to
took
go
it out
to
of
work.
Fortnite?
I had to get a
Siphon.
job.
Oh,
I mean a real job.
I was so shocked at this comment. Honestly, my heart skipped a beat right there. I was just jump scared.
You couldn't even stream back then. You couldn't even put anything.
Trigger word.
Why didn't you just stream your life then if it was
There
so
was
amazing?
no internet.
Whose fault is
That is true.
that? Whose fault is that?
Bro's acting like he can create the internet.
That's
like
why
a day.
we had a better childhood.
Yeah. Because we had the internet.
Let's see what you got, dude.
Dumber. Now, this is very interesting because in terms of technology, hell no. In terms of technology. Now, in terms of, like, education, well, let's just say it's going a bit down with with AI on our side.
How old are you?
I don't know if it's on our side.
22. I had a 2.1 GPA.
I don't give a what your GPA was.
You're gonna in a second.
Our generation is way smarter. No offense, but we are
Technologically speaking.
a smarter generation. It's not even close to be honest.
Technologically
If you really think about it, you guys had way simpler terms, way simpler lives, way simpler ways to make money.
Most people relied on traditional job and middle class government trade paid enough to support. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that is very true. Are steeper and a single job doesn't offer as much. Yeah. Yeah. The only time I really try not to use ChatGPT. The only time I do use it is to like check my answers. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only time I would. Like if I do everything or do all the questions, then just check it.
It's a lot more complicated nowadays, and it's a lot more flooded in the industries.
And a simpler curriculum as
Now
well.
let me add on to that. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Back then, like let's say around the 1800s to like 1900s, they wasn't living long. You guys are living long now because of us. We have MRIs, scans.
That's a good
That's true.
IVs.
Y'all
Wow.
wouldn't
That's
even know
true.
what an open heart surgery was in 1920.
Okay,
That is true.
just to show education, when was the MRI invented? 40 years
He
ago.
knows the year.
By
Exactly.
who?
Us.
Us.
But
who's you just said you're 21?
Who's performing the MRIs?
Well, I'm 30.
I've never
I'm 30. I
ever
was around.
seen.
I was around.
I've never seen an 80-year-old doctor perform an MRI.
Just because an MRI was created 40 years ago doesn't mean it was perfected.
Okay, let me
That is
let
true.
me get this out there.
It, like stuff, yes, the idea and the general creation of stuff was created at the time, but as the generations moved on, it was more perfected and more improved on by a lot.
Right now. I'm 67 years old. Okay, go ahead.
Damn.
But the bottom line is, I made it here. You guys ain't guaranteed.
Whoa. What?
He's not lying though.
With that being said, no, I'm just being straight because my dad told me that because I sounded just like you guys. I have a 41-year-old daughter, 33-year-old son. I'm gonna tell you right ass now.
Be friends.
I would not want to be you guys. You guys are making a lot of money doing what you do. I appreciate it. I totally do. I think that's smart right there because you're already working smarter than I did. I would not want to go through what you guys are going through right now. You guys are making a good living doing what you're doing.
He doesn't want to get rich. He doesn't want to get motion, is what I'm hearing.
Then you're deaf, asshole. I just said you guys are smart making money.
Yeah, but why are you offending us?
I'm not a.
You're like coming at us for what we do, saying it's bad.
I said,
Bro,
you guys
I think he's saying like he wouldn't want to go through the streaming phase and like
Too much money, and I would not want to be like you.
Content.
You are scared of money. You're money phobic.
You just said that you wouldn't want your kids to be like us.
He's anti-Brady.
Okay, now can I speak? Yes. Because what I said was, and when you roll the tape, you will hear this. I said, I admire you for working smarter than us. I said, I wouldn't want to be your generation right now because not everybody's doing what you're doing.
That is
I got a 31-year-old son, and for him to buy a house right now is impossible.
Because of?
I don't know. What are you going to spend your money on? And when you sell that
Chrome
house...
Hearts, GT3 RS.
Yeah.
Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, Roadster. The list goes on.
Here's where you came up here and the prior topic was disrespect, and you just blatantly disrespected us by saying you don't appreciate or understand what we do by saying you said you didn't want
he
your
did say
eyes
that.
to-
He said that.
He said that.
Did he not
that
say
I
that?
admire you
You said-
guys for being smarter than the
There's no
people.
other not really.
Oh, you admitted it. We're smarter.
Yeah.
You admitted it.
But you
He's saying they're smarter for doing what they're doing at his age.
literally just said we
I
get too
think.
much money.
I didn't say you get too much money.
You said you wouldn't want your kids to be like us.
No, that is not what I said. My
confident.
kid right now,
You competent.
I feel sorry for my kid's generation, which is yours. You guys are smart enough that you're making all this money and most kids your age ain't.
So we're smarter than
They should follow our footsteps, is what you're saying.
So we're smarter than y'all.
So what you're saying is they should follow our footsteps.
Case point proven, done, stamped.
Yeah, why don't they just do what we do? And just stream.
Just tell them to
Bro,
get
it's so
OBS.
serious.
Because,
You know?
because 100 million kids can do what you do and make money, that's flooding the market, brother. That ain't gonna happen.
It's not all
Tell
about
them
money.
get their money
It's
up.
not all about
No,
money.
it's all about
It's
money.
not
It's
all
all about
You gotta
emotion.
believe.
100 million.
It's not all about money. They were just talking. Okay. My brain is like confuzzled now.
Million of those
Okay.
could make
Completely
$1.
confuzzled.
Not 100 million of those could get
Okay.
80% engagement rate on Instagram.
The subject I came up here was who was smarter. Right out of the gate, I said you guys were.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Thank you.
But you weren't listening because you didn't expect that from someone.
You should have
my
just
age.
said that.
I did say that.
Why didn't
Why
you
can't you
say
led
that?
with it?
Fucking
You just led with
You
it.
should have led with that.
Led with that instead of.
Why didn't
came
you
in and
start by
said it
saying
off
that
rip.
we're smarter?
Wait till you see the tape, my brother.
I'm Abigail Spanberger, candidate for governor, and
I hate these damn. I'm not voting, bro. I'm not voting. I'm not voting. Is that it? Is that the entire video? What the hell is this ad I'm watching? Yeah, that was it. Alright. W video. Chat, I'm probably gonna call it there. Probably gonna call it there for stream chat. I'm not gonna lie. We've been live for 2 hours 43 minutes. I do got some stuff to do. I also do want to play a bit of Fortnite. And yeah, I'll probably call it there because I do want to get some work done. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning it in with your boy. And I'll be seeing you guys. My brain was completely fried after that video. And I'll be seeing you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I might either. It depends. It depends, chat. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Because are liking, so subscribing on YouTube, because are following on Twitch. And I'll be seeing you guys